Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Like I said, Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. Y'all already know what it is. We back with another one of them things. Listen, I got a whole lot of things to discuss tonight involving Liangelo Ball and the whole entire Greensboro swarm all over the NBA landscape. We're going to be going all over the place tonight. We got a whole lot of rumblings out there in Brooklyn. We got a lot of things to talk about. So far, so early, we already have our first guy assigned to the G League in Mark Williams, coming from the active roster, and this was the Charlotte Hornets lottery pick this season. We're going to break everything down for the people, man. You already know things is very extensive, especially involving these Charlotte Hornets. There's so much to talk about. Liangelo Ball could be directly affected by this positively, or it could be deemed negatively. It all depends on the priorities of the organization. So we finally have our first domino in terms of a key priority. I would like to think that the Greensboro Swarm's number one task will be getting Mark Williams up to speed so he can eventually become the starting center, for the Charlotte Hornets. It is what it is at the end of the day. I just hope that I really feel like Liangelo could play alongside of this kid. This guy is 7 foot, and Mark Williams, the kid from Duke, the man was drafted number 15th overall. So clearly these guys have some vested interest in the center, from Duke. Charlotte, he's going to eventually get that seat. And now it's all up to him if he could put the pieces together. So I would think it would be all hands on deck once he gets to Greensboro. Why can't Liangelo Ball be a floor spacer? I feel like Liangelo, he fits perfectly with him. All of these are conducive for Liangelo Ball, getting there, in terms of getting to the NBA. He's played alongside of this guy already when he was on the active roster not too long ago, like we just missed. He played with Mr. Mark Williams, so it should be a shoe-in. And when Jello does go back, he will be playing with a bunch of people he's been playing with for the past 2 seasons. So I'm telling you, Charlotte is a shoe-in for Jello. He just got to get everything situated right now. Time is money. We about to get into it. Before we get into everything right now, man, because we didn't even get started yet, I want to give a brief moment of silence, because I know the hip hop community, rap, also the NBA world is definitely mourning the loss of, Grammy winner, Grammy nominated, multi-platinum, rapper from the Migos, Takeoff, man. This was an unfortunate situation. Here at Flight Sports TV, we want to give a moment of silence and a rest in peace to him, and it's tough, man. It's crazy. Yeah, man, it's wild, man. Rest in peace, Takeoff, man. We got Rave Kingdom in the building. What's the deal, Rave?
Um, yeah. What's up, Flight Sports TV? Uh, Shout out to everybody. Um, Shout out to all the people. We don't take nothing for granted. Appreciate your support um, on this title. Because I want to address the title, because Um, I really don't even want to talk too much about the situation because it kind of hurt me for a while. But for the title wise, yeah, I think this affects Liangelo positively. Um, it allows
I think
a,
so too.
I think it
Go
allows, I think it allows a quality player that can try to help grab rebounds and help with winning because I feel like a lot of people try to downgrade people's stats by saying, "Oh well, they didn't win." So you have a center, you know, Mark Williams got a 7'5" wingspan. You know, you can't teach that. So since you can't teach that, hopefully Mark Williams can go out there on the G League and possibly, hopefully, grab rebounds, be a good rim protector, set quality screens for Liangelo or whoever is going to come. Um, I don't think Mark Williams being G League affects his position on the court, considering the fact that they're so far opposite. He is a center, and Leandro is a either a shooting guard or a small forward, depends on whatever they want to do with him. Um, but positively, I can't really think negative because, um, like I said, I see so many signs that says, "Hey, this is good quality. Just sit on the bench." I mean, this is a good quality center that can come off the bench, or he might be a starter. I think Mark Williams probably be a starter. Um, but I think hey, this is going to be positive. This is amazing actually for Leangelo because this gives Leangelo a big size, a size that allows him, like I said, to have to guard the big guys, have a guy that can set a solid screen for him, and someone who's athletic who could run up and down the court. So I think positively to me when it comes down for this.
I agree with you, Red Kingdom, man. Good points. I'm pretty sure some people try to find something bad to say about this, but I don't think it's nothing that anybody needs to scoff at. We got Marquez in the building. Marquez, what's the deal? Shout out my man
Everybody
Marquez.
doing good.
What's good? Yeah, I know you heard the news. Like, we just got word Mark Williams, number 15th overall by the Charlotte Hornets, the center, the 7-foot center. We seen him play. He was assigned to the Greensboro Swarm. We're trying to figure out how will this affect Liangelo Ball. They have the Greensboro Swarm kick off their season this Friday in Greensboro versus the Delaware Bluecoats. So it's about to get interesting. What is your thoughts? How does this affect Liangelo Ball, whether it's positive or negatively? Let us know your thoughts.
Honestly, it's kind of a little bit of both because this organization hasn't shown you that they're sold on Jello yet. So adding Mark Williams to see what he can do is essentially on the bad part about it. Is going to get the ball. Is going to take the ball out of Jello's hands, right? But that's the only bad thing I would see about it. The good thing on this also is that Joe is now, I believe, Joe knows coming into this situation that he won't have the most opportunities. And now with Mark Williams coming, I think that's a switch going off in Joe's head. Like, I'm not really getting that much minutes, so I got to go out there and produce with the minute that I have. You know what I mean? Fight, you can't, even though he's not in that situation where he has to take it for granted, but the Charlotte Hornets are putting him in that situation. You know what I mean? Fight by not simply just asking us the question of whether or not you want Jello or not. So it's kind of up in the air, man. You don't never know with this organization. They're not good enough for these situations or how to find good talent.
Mm, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, that shit is crazy, man. It's wild. Shout out my man Zen Master in the building, man. He said RP takeoff, definitely RP takeoff.
Yeah.
Like I said, anybody want to give their thoughts tonight, be more than welcome. I'm pretty sure that, like I said, the NBA world is mourning the loss. I mean, everybody's heard some songs from the Migos, man. So this is
Uh,
unfortunate that this took place.
Yeah.
um, I would say this, man. I scavenged up a lot of energy to come on Fly Sports TV when I heard this news. Um, I know you guys heard me say, I rep California, but I also rep ATL because I've been in ATL for a long time now. And I actually have had the opportunity out of a lot of people. I actually go to school in the exact county that the Migos was in. I'm not gonna tell y'all, but I'm in the exact county that the Migos was in, uh,
Right.
and they visited my freshman football team before. I literally was going to be in their high school my freshman year, but they had to put me in the correct one because of my location. They transferred me to the correct one. But I don't know if you guys heard the Migos. They're in Atlanta or they're in Georgia. I'm in Georgia as well. And I don't know if you
Right.
heard about the football teams Grace and Brookmar, Petrie Ridge. There's a couple places, and I was actually and it hurts because, like I said, in the exact county that they grew up in, I actually literally graduated high school in the same exact county that they was in. And there's one thing for somebody to drop out of college, but there's another thing for dudes to drop out of high school. These dudes dropped out of high school, and when I say these guys were cool dudes, there was no cap to that, none whatsoever. And at the same time, they made it work. I'm talking the grind was real. Um, it hurts because I'm in Atlanta and these guys represented us in ATL. They represented us. There's not many rap groups that's still hanging on like the Migos was, and especially that represents Atlanta. Everybody's solo now. Solo this, solo that, and these guys was a group. I know they was having a little bit of issue with Offset, but they family. All three of them was family. That was a family gathering that was loyal to the movement of, okay, we about to do this, we about to rap, we about to go viral, make money, all of that. And they was still feeding their families. They still keeping their families with them as well. Feeding they was literally, if you listen to any of their interviews, they literally was the bread makers for their families, man. They was literally holding it down. They had dudes from the same hood that they grew up in, helping them up, man, giving them money and everything. And it's not like, oh, what the Migos wasn't eating. Did the Migos look like they weren't eating? No, Migos eating, getting their money, all that, but they still know how to help their peoples, and they remembered where they came from. Um, at the same time, at the same time, it's a little dangerous because I had the opportunity to listen to the surveillance audio. Um, I was at work, man. I had to take like a quick 15 because I got emotional for a sec. As I watched the video, you can listen to a whole bunch of girls go, that's Quavo's cousin yelling. That's Quavo's cousin, and Quavo is yelling, no, no, just yelling out loud. And there's other guys literally yelling, the Quavo, we gotta go, we gotta go. And everybody's screaming in fear and sadness because Takeoff got shot in the head. In
Point
the head.
blank.
And it wasn't by no randoms either. It wasn't by no random people. It was a private party by a group of people they knew. So it's what is that saying? I'm not saying don't trust anyone, but just know that same group of people that you hang out with can always be the same group of people that makes your downfall later in down in life, man. For real. So and especially to a person that's especially to a person that's very, very chill. Of all his brothers, man, you know what I'm saying? Very, very chill. Quavo, he's
The
more
high head.
he's more of a in front of the camera thing. People relate to it. Offset, he's big chill. He be turning up. He got the huge swagger to him. You know what I'm saying? He's a ladies' man. And then Takeoff, he just chill. He'll go crazy with the bars and linger in the back, just big chill. And like I said, man, if you in the A, you would understand how it feels, and it really hit me more because for me, I felt like the Migos had the young generations back. And me being ATL, like I said, they literally went to like one or two of my football games, literally. So I had that opportunity to see them a couple times. So it's just crazy.
I want to speak on the Takeoff thing just real fast. Of course, rest in peace to Takeoff. Of course, that should have to be said. 28 years young. If you don't know, Rave, 28 is a very significant number. And in my religion, it's a prime number of good faith and reborn. So the fact that he died at the age of 28 is very, very upsetting. And to say the least. Um, I saw that video too, Rave. Disappointed. I went from disappointed, Rave, in flight to anger because Quavo and Offset got to see that. Every time they look up their brother, they brother's name. That's going to be the first thing that pops up. I feel like that's rude and distasteful to the person. You know, a peaceful soul when he was here, you should at least give him that respect and not do that while he's in that certain state, breathing his last breaths. I'm gonna say that we're gonna lighten up the move. This stream is for Takeoff, and we hope the Migos going through this time. All prayers up to them. May Takeoff have a peaceful transition, man. Gone too soon. Gone too soon.
Hmm. Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't even lie to you though, Rave. I was
That's
like,
wild. I would just continue to look into more and more of the stories. Just keep going. It's wild.
all right. I ain't gonna lie to you, Fright. I was surprised. I'm happy you did the stream because honestly, bro, I was just like in a bad mood the whole day. I was
Yeah,
mad.
I mean, I wasn't gonna put out a regular title on it. I just figured we talk about it when we get in the stream,
Right.
So it's just like what it is, what it is. I ain't trying to cloud chase anything like that, so I wasn't gonna put up a post, but I will talk
Tell
about it
me,
during the stream.
tell me about it, bro. It's not about no. That's not
That's
resolving a situation by saying not listen to rap music. That's not. It's not.
no.
For one, that's not resolving anything. Number two, yeah, it can be an influence, but that don't mean rap is killing people.
That's not right.
It's about how you move. For example, Lil Wayne. You see how Lil Wayne moves?
Always
That
got
nigga Lil
security
Wayne,
on him.
Lil Wayne been in the game for the longest. His ass ain't getting touched. You know why? Because he not moving. He not moving like he used to. He not. He not. For example, I'll give you an example. Young Thug. He moved stupidly. He literally went back to the streets because he said he didn't want nobody to feel like he pussy. So he went back to the streets and got caught up. And now this man Young Thug is in jail. So that it's about how you move. Eminem, he used to live deep in the hood where nobody give a damn. But as soon as Eminem got his shit, that nigga Eminem ain't never turned back. So it's not turning rap music off. That's not the case.
Right. Outkast dropped out of high school. And then before you know it was on the map. Don't put all rap music as saying it's killing us. There's plenty of rap influences out there who are positive role models in our community that show you how to live your life the right way. So don't do that.
And trust me, I can get where it's the slight come from if somebody says, it's a huge influence, and it is. Rap is an influence, but so is everything else though too. Whether you're an artist, whether you're an athlete, everything is an influence. Football, there's a thing called CTE. So should we shut NFL down? Because that's an influence to kill us, right? That's what you're saying. That's an influence to kill us, right? That means we should shut down football because if I'm not mistaken, CTE is the multiple collisions happen to your head, and once you get it, your brain has this function where it can't function anymore, and eventually you end up doing something that regrets your life forever. Boxing, we putting money into it, putting bets into it, entertainment. But boxing can get yourself killed. But should we shut it all down? So it's the same thing with rap. Oh, because people get killing off of it, we should shut it all down. That's not really how it goes. That's not really now. Can we try to put in the work as a human race to do better, to allow these people like, hey, when you hear these things, you know what I'm saying, you can still live a good path. Can the human race come together and help one another and stop actually attacking each other rather than just attack the system, not attack each other? Because it's called direction. So, like I said, you trying to say shut down rap, that means we should not well just shut out everything that kills us, right? Your ass is eating pizza, that gonna kill you. You know, Coke, diet soda, all that kills you, but you drinking it, right? So you should just shut it all down? No, it's about how you move, your choices, your life choices. The Migos. They did die. I'm gonna tell you how they stupid already. Quavo on them. They said they was doing dice. Everybody that's from the hood, a black community, everybody knows when you play dice, someone's gonna get in an argument. Everybody knows this. If you've been to any type of cookout, any type of black gathering, if you start playing dice, someone gonna get mad about give me my money, or they gonna act like they being scammed. Everybody knows that. And they went out there and played dice, even though they're not supposed to, because and especially I bet you some alcohol was involved. When black people play dice, they get pissed off. And that's exactly what happened. It was playing dice, some back and forth happened, arguing and yelling, and come to find out someone got tired of it and busted a cap in 3 people, and the person that fatally died was Takeoff. So like I said, you don't know what you're talking about if you're going to speak on something. It's about choices. It's about what you do in your actions. You know good and well what dice does to these black people. If you don't believe me, go to a freaking cookout right now and start a dice game. I bet you get an argument real quick.
Right. Thank you, Dex. Shout out to Dex with the $10.
Shout out to Dex with the $10 super chat. He said, "Stop the senseless violence." But yeah, man, that shit is crazy. I'm caught up in videos that I'm just now picking up on from that situation. You got more and more shit coming out, as the minute, because this morning I'll tell you how I got the news. It was so crazy that I was going to work, so I'm up early as fuck anyway. It's crazy because we be shutting down early, and I'm up at the crack of dawn. So I'm up, and then out of nowhere, I'm listening to the radio for whatever reason. I never listened to the radio. I was listening to the radio, and they said news. Listen, we got. I'm like, what the hell is going on? They just caught my attention. The way they was talking, I just cut the volume up. I said, hold on, what the hell is it? What's going on with this? And then the lady said, we getting word. It's not confirmed, but they said first they said Quavo was shot, and they said Takeoff was killed. I said, oh shit. They said it's not official yet, but that's what TMZ is reporting, and this, that, and that. I'm like, oh shit, and I like looked on YouTube, of course, and then I seen a whole bunch of people who make that kind of content started rolling their videos out. I said, oh, this shit is real. I said, so I couldn't even really get a full scope of the whole totality or all the news as it was coming out because, like I said, it's wild. So I just see, like I said, it's wild what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I heard the news.
Hopefully it stops happening. We just touching on it, like I said, for a couple of minutes.
We just touching on it.
We keep going. You keep going. I was just like I said, anybody that want to state their piece, because like I said, the NBA world, they did a lot of music. A lot of hype music come from Migos.
Yeah.
So it's wild.
It's a very sad situation. Like it was crazy, Flight, because you heard it on the radio. I heard it literally. Like I'm talking about, Flight. I'm asleep, right?
Yeah, I found it when I was asleep too. Woke up to that.
My cousin, listen, Rave. My cousin, my family, we love Migos. So I get up, right? My cousin in the living room crying. I'm like, yo, what's going on? He's like, bro, check your phone, bro. I'm like, what you mean? I said, bro, check your phone. I look, Rave, they got Takeoff spread right on the thing. So I'm thinking, Rave, I'm like, okay, Takeoff, just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gives some praise.
You don't got to get on. You don't got to go too specific.
Right. But it was a very awkward situation. I woke up asleep from that situation. It was crazy.
Yeah, I like I said, same with you. Nobody told me to look, but I woke up. I was trying to get some updates on situations because football. The Baltimore Ravens, we got Raquan Smith from the Bears.
Oh, here we go.
And the Ravens doing their thing. I thought they were going to do something. Another thing for their trade deadline, but they didn't. So I went to go see the update. And I'm looking at TMZ saying he got shot. At first, I ignored it because it's TMZ. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was not taking them serious at all.
It's not valid. It's not valid.
Right. I was not taking them serious. And then I went to YouTube and I mean, the content creators strolling through it, man. And then I see NBC. And I'm like, oh my God, this can't be real. I'm like, this can't be real, man. There's no way. And it hurts because I've had a lot of people die this year. I've had a lot of people die. Like I said, and like I told y'all before, both of my grandparents died. My auntie died. A lot of people died for me this year. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I hear that another icon or legend just went down. We got so many comedians that went down. Comedy will never be the same. So many actors went down. Acting will be the same. It's like eventually some of this stuff is just going to be full of cringe because you know how many legends and icons went down? Oh, yeah. And for me to hear that, the person that's a part of the Migos just went down, bro. Man, I mean, it hurts.
For real. I got these stats for this Bulls game that just happened. Chicago Bulls won tonight, y'all. C-Red, congratulations, y'all boys got the dub today. And it's Chicago Bulls 108, The Brooklyn Nets with another abysmal performance, 99. Tragic.
Yeah, trash. People try to
DeMar
say
DeRozan, aka the Frozen tonight, goes 20 rebounds, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block tonight from a negative one plus minus. It's okay. Patrick Williams, second year man in Chicago, 12 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, 7 rebounds. -4 from the plus minus rating. Nikola Vucevic with 7 points, 15 rebounds, and 2 assists. Plus minus is 5. Zach LaVine tonight with 29 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds, with a great plus minus of over 7. Io DeSumo, the second year guy, the second year young man we was talking about, 17 points tonight, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds, with over 12 in the plus minus rating. And the last highest scorer on the team tonight is Goran Dragic. 15 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds for a plus 7.
Mm.
Next for the Brooklyn Nets, we have the Snake, the Sniper, and Kevin Durant with 32 points, 6 assists, and 9 rebounds with a -7 in the plus minus rating. Royce O'Neal tonight drops 20 points with a whopping 3 assists and 5 rebounds. -11 tonight. Atrocious. Nick Claxton, another third year man. We're gonna do a 10 points tonight, 2 assists and 10 rebounds. Very solid with a negative rating in the plus minus.
Mm.
Joe Harris, 8 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Can't complain about it. Kyrie Irving, superstar Kyrie Irving, with a whopping 4 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds, with a -14 and a plus or minus. You can't make it up tonight. Yuri Watanabe, I know what you mean. It's not Wasabi. His last name is Watanabe, with a not whopping 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 0 goose egg assist, with a -12 tonight in the plus minus rating. Brooklyn Nets, you get a big fat L tonight, and I can't stand you, and I hope you get it fixed. See, Ray, I can't stand you either, but congratulations on this dub tonight. Back to you, Rave.
Oh man, what? Listen, man, I hate to be right, because all of you guys like to challenge me every time I try to say that the Brooklyn Nets are not good.
They're
And,
paper
and
champions.
I know all y'all is going against me sometimes because that monster Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving is there, and I know, chat, that Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving is there. I told you guys this from the very beginning of the regular season, preseason, and all season. I said I know they're there, but there's just something about this team that says we try to cheat our way to championships and it's not working. And Karma was on their ass. Karma was not playing
Pause.
with them. Karma was like, oh, you want to stack the deck? Oh, you want to assign? You want to go pick up Blake Griffin? You want to pick up James Harden? Oh, okay. You want to get Aldridge? You want to get all these dudes? And I
You
knew
want to get
Karma was.
Seth Curry?
When I saw Kyrie Irving with a gigantic brown staff walking like he was Moses' cousin,
Oh, Lord.
that let me know the Nets are not like that. When I saw the Nets get their ass beat by the Detroit Pistons, and I ain't talking about,
Hey,
oh,
Rave, save me some. Rave, save me some.
I ain't talking about they lost to the Detroit Pistons. They got their ass blown out by the Detroit Pistons. And I said, man, this team ain't what y'all think. And y'all sat there and said, Rave, you don't know what you're talking about. Y'all said, Rave, I don't know why you keep coming to the panel, coming with this nonsense. I said, just watch. I'll sit here and wait. All of you, I said, everybody in this chat, name your top 6 seeds. Tell me how the Bulls does not fit in that top seeds. And all y'all had the damn Nets, the Celtics, the Heat, all in your damn top 6. And y'all now look stupid because the Bulls beat all 3 of them damn teams. And y'all had the Bulls not even top 10. Damn near. Y'all was disrespectful. and you was disrespectful to my takes. And yes, I'm calling you out, chat. Whoever's listening, I'm calling you all out because y'all said, "What are you talking about? Them Nets, Rave? They got Kevin Durant, and who cares? You know how many times Kevin Durant failed? Hold on, let's speak some fucking facts.
Multiple.
His ass wouldn't even have a ring if it wasn't for him going to the Warriors.
It was for that babyface assassin and
his ass wouldn't even have a ring if it wasn't for him going to the Warriors. That's pure fucking facts. He's been on the goddamn OKC. He's been on the goddamn what was that team before? Okay, what was that green team? The Sonics?
Seattle Supersonics.
The nigga was now, bro. The nigga's now on the Brooklyn Nets, bro. He was on the Warriors. Y'all are ridiculous. The motherfucker wouldn't even have a championship. It was for the fact that he hopped on them Warriors.
I'm open, coach. Lob it up.
And don't you
Great
say
lob, Ray. Lob it up.
And don't y'all dare say he's super old. Oh my God, y'all capping. Don't say that either. And I'm calling you out.
Hey, Ray.
All of you.
All right, is it my turn, Rave? You gonna throw me the lob? Throw me the lob, bro.
I was calling all this chat out. Go ahead.
Let me tell you why the Brooklyn Nets are trash paper champions. And thank you for the lob, Brave Kingdom, because I'm about to go in on these bums. Number one, Kevin Durant is a snake. Not only is he a snake, but he's a snake who's arguably one of the best players in the world. He has what he's missing. That clutch gene, that winning factor. He doesn't have it. He cannot win without that light skin in California. He cannot win. He cannot win without Golden State Warriors. And they prove to you time and time again. Kevin is overrated. He cannot win that matters. And honestly, he's been injury prone the last couple years. But that's okay. I've heard disrespect. They've disrespected the king, LeBron James, and said at one point that Kevin Durant, with the narrative that Kevin Durant was the best in the world. And what happened? LeBron has won a championship after leaving Cleveland with the Lakers. What has Kevin Durant done after leaving the Warriors? I'll wait. Nothing. Zero. Goose eggs.
Hold up, Marquez. I'm about to throw another lob. Hold on, I'm about to throw another lob.
Throw it at me, Kobe. I'm open.
Your Bulls, shut up. Yeah, my bad. The Bulls done rolling.
Chat, I'm going to throw another lob to my boy Marquez on this one. All of you motherfuckers said Ben Simmons was going to be some shit. He's ass. All of y'all thought he was good.
No, you're not.
This man is literally getting on the court for 35 minutes and scoring 4 points and 2 rebounds and a couple of assists.
He's cursed.
He still will pull a jump shot.
He's cursed.
And all of y'all said oh my God, wait till Ben Simmons gets healthy. Oh my God, when he gets healthy, he's going to be the defensive team. He's going to make the Brooklyn Nets a better defensive team. The Brooklyn Nets.
Lob it up, Ray. Lob it up, Ray. Hey, Ray, I'm going to throw you another lob, Ray.
That nigga, Ben Simmons, I said it a long time ago, and y'all remember this quote I said to y'all. Ben Simmons got paid over 100-some mil. The next couple months, the nigga said, I have nothing to prove.
Yeah, I think you should
wait.
Get him, Ray.
I think you should wait till the season over.
And all of y'all was in this damn chat. Hold on. All y'all was in that damn chat talking, Ray, you don't know what you're talking about. All y'all was in the chat saying that. And I said, this Ben Simmons nigga is horrible. And hold up. And then you motherfuckers try to compare him to fucking Zoe.
Ray.
You try to compare him to fucking Zoe. Zoe at least is improving and trying to get better and improve his game. That nigga Ben Simmons stole money and still not trying to improve.
Ray, not only that, Ray. Ray, not only that, Ray. Let me throw me the lob again. Not only that, Ray. This man rather sit around and rock around in his GQ outfits and his Versace robes than to go out there and make a jump shot. How do you allow Lonzo Ball, who was shooting off the side of his forehead, coming to the league, to now having a shot that's wet like water? You can't make this stuff up. But I'm not going. I'm done with that blonde Australian prick. Kyrie Irving, step forward.
Yeah, what's
Kyrie
good?
Irving.
I think
My
Kyrie
bad,
Irving.
Unstoppable.
You
I
distasteful.
think
Unstoppable. Let me
I
finish
think y'all
Unstoppable.
should
I'm cooking
wait.
right now.
Y'all
Kyrie
I think
Irving.
y'all should
You
wait till the end of the season,
distasteful
bro.
manifestation. Sage moving twerp. I'm tired of your manifestation goals. Can you do something else but dribble, do your stupid little Uncle Drew moves? Not only you're bad not only are you bad at closing games, you're actually also bad at closing good movies.
Oh
Did you
my
see Uncle
God,
Drew?
bro.
Did you see that atrocity that was there? That move was trash.
Oh man.
Marquise, let's
Nah.
breathe. Let's let Unstoppable go.
Y'all about
Breathe.
to
All right, I'm done.
I think y'all I will wait till the season is over with before I speak on what y'all speaking on, bro. Like it's obvious it's turmoil going on there. It's a lot of issues there. And we already knew this was coming for how it was beginning of the season when they went what's the name? They didn't offer Kyrie an extension when Kevin Durant wanted to go. It's a lot of shit going on in Brooklyn, bro. But and then as far as when it comes to Ben Simmons, I mean he still ain't kind of healthy when you think about it. I mean the man sat out today. I forgot why he ain't play, but I'll say this: if Brooklyn wind up getting Udoka, he gonna fix everything over there, bro. But it's obvious the issues over there. And you talking about Kyrie can't close on games? Where the hell you was at when he was in Cleveland, bro? He was closing games, bro. It's just today it was obvious he had a bad game, bro. The man been averaging 30 so far, so just tonight wasn't his night. You know what I'm saying? I expect Kyrie Irving to get it together. One thing about the Bulls, I say this: they better have won this game because Kyrie was playing like shit. So when you got just Kevin Durant going and O'Hara was doing this thing too, you gotta close this game out. You gotta close it, and they did their thing. And Ben Simmons wasn't playing either. So yeah, it was their thing to get. They had a good chance of winning this game, which they did. Now that's about it.
You're
Yo,
cooking
good call.
Unstoppable.
Yo, that was good by your Bulls though. They're looking all right, man. They got to get it together, but
Yeah,
they're looking all right.
yeah, and Zach got it together too.
Yeah, well,
Zach did his
he
thing.
recovering. You know, he coming back
Yeah,
from injuries. We gotta be
No,
patient. You know, Zach
yeah.
doing this.
I
That was a
actually,
good game though, because Brooklyn tried to take your head off.
Unstoppable. I have to.
Oh, the Bulls is in the building.
Unstoppable.
See red.
The only reason I'm saying what I'm saying about the Nets, you know, this is the same Ben Simmons that everyone
Oh
said
Lord. Oh God. Oh God.
wait till he come back. This is the same people. Yes, Chad, I'm calling you out. The same people that told me wait until he comes back. This is the same guy that sat out a whole year of his rookie year.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
He waited a whole year, worked on his game, got healthy, worked on his tips, all of that. Worked on his game.
Ray clicks so much stream, you are starting to mute him.
Yeah, man. Ray looked like he done lagged himself out. Marvin,
Hey,
what's
no.
good, Marv?
What's up, Marvin?
What's going on, fellas? What's happening?
Yeah,
See red, Marvin. See
shout out to your
red. We team
Bulls.
with
That
the
was a
dub
good. That
tonight.
was a good game. Good game.
Yeah, trying to get a good one out of it. Out of them, they played pretty well tonight. I mean, considering Zach looked like he was back to his old self. That's what I was happy to see.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time, man. People just gotta be patient.
But you can see him building up, which you can see
Right.
the difference.
For
The
in
difference
the
in him and Kawhi.
playoffs.
Difference in him and
Hold up,
Kawhi.
and
Whoa,
then
Ray,
takes off.
Ray.
Hold
We
up,
didn't hear that.
hold up.
We didn't hear your whole field.
No, and then he takes off another fucking year because he felt like he was quote unquote hurt and he didn't have the respect of the
Oh my
76ers.
God.
And then he goes off to a new team. And people said, oh
Oh
my
my
God,
God.
people said this is an amazing trade. Ben Simmons is going to be the defensive anchor, the anchor for the Brooklyn Nets. The
Preach,
anchor.
brother. Preach.
And he went out there in the Brooklyn Nets and sat on the bench and knew he was healthy. And sat there and watched them. Then the next season, oh my God, preseason comes. Oh, I mean, he's running with the ball. He's passing the ball. This whole chat is spamming. Oh my God, Ben Simmons is doing good in the pre-fucking season. And you know what happens in the regular season when it comes?
What happened, Pastor? What happened, Pastor?
Take a good guess what he does in the regular season. The motherfucker
He becomes a shorter than mini-me.
He goes back to the same shit. The nigga airballed 3 fucking layups.
How do you do that in a game? You're a professional.
If you don't believe me, go look at it. The nigga did a spin floater, went close to the layup, and airballed with nobody in front of him. He airballed 3 layups. At the time, this guy, this ain't his first year in the career. This ain't his second year in his career. This ain't his third year in his career. This man has sold $100 million.
Oh.
He sold $100 million to go out there.
Not to mention endorsement.
Hold on. He went out there to get paid $100 million to produce 35 minutes on the fucking court for 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists. You are pathetic. You are 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan. You're supposed to be the next sliced bread since LeBron James, and you were nothing but a fake ass degree Drake. You're horrible.
Oh,
you are pathetic, bro.
Not Drake.
That is ridiculous. And motherfuckers try to persuade me.
Rave. Another lob, Rave. Another lob, Rave.
Go ahead, bro.
Rave, another lob, Rave. Do you remember that? Do you remember? Oh, to add on top of Ben Simmons sitting out that season with the 76ers, do you know what it did for the 76ers? It almost cost Doc Rivers his job. It almost cost him his job because this bum can't go out there and do his job.
I didn't think about that one.
I really think y'all speaking too early, man. It ain't even 10 games yet. It hasn't been 10 games yet. You speaking way too early.
I didn't think of that one.
I will, like I said, I will wait until this season is over with before y'all talk about Ben Simmons like that. Bro.
Hey, Unstoppable. Is this a solid performance to you? And this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this Ben Simmons situation. House of Highlights, you're shady. I love House of Highlights, but this is the shady thing I've heard in my life. They say he was looking solid with 6 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. How do you do that?
I mean, that is. Hold on. That is okay. You said 6 points. You said 6 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. That's okay. That's not a bad game.
No, but you got to.
Ain't no but. He had 6 points, 10 assists. You
gotta watch the game.
6 points, 10 rebounds. But still, he had 6 points.
It's not solid.
8 assists.
It wasn't like that. Yeah, the stat says he got some boards, but if you watch the game, he played pathetic the whole game.
I mean, what's pathetic? I mean, what did he do? Did he not defend?
Pathetic?
I said, what's
He's
pathetic?
$100 million man, only scoring 6 points.
Hold up. Those rebounds he got.
Your view of pathetic might be different from mine.
I'm gonna tell you how he's pathetic. Those rebounds he got went straight to him. He was not playing up to par. He was breaking shots, missing layups.
How many times he shot the ball?
Act like he can't dunk on nobody.
How many times he shot the ball?
Girl.
You said he was missing shots. You said he was missing shots. How many times he shot the ball?
Not enough. Not enough. Not enough.
I mean, but like again, y'all looking for him to shoot, even though I feel like he should.
He get paid $100 million a year. He's an all-star. That's what he's supposed to do.
Let me finish. Let me finish before you shoot yourself in the foot. You looking for him to shoot, which I very well think he should shoot. But to my understanding, I thought Brooklyn Nets brought him over there to play that Draymond Green role.
That Draymond Green? What?
No. But Draymond, hold up. But Ben Simmons, Draymond is not 6'10"
with a 7'2" wingspan.
I understand that. But Draymond not known
This
for
is the same guy that everybody said he's supposed to be the defensive player of the year again. This is supposed to be.
I think he very well can get it again.
Bro, you don't get paid $100 million to not only and listen. That was one game. He had that many assists and rebounds. Every other game was triple singles.
Not
He
triple.
literally
Yeah,
had one
he
game,
hasn't.
he literally had 2 points, like 4 rebounds, and like 2 assists, bro.
That's
You're getting
atrocious.
paid. Hold on, that's on 35 minutes, getting paid over $100 million.
There's no excuse for that.
I mean, like
No
I said
excuse.
before, it's only been they only played about 5 games, right? Like I'm gonna tell you the same thing I
They
said
played
about the
7
Lakers.
games.
The same thing I said about the Lakers, bro. It ain't been that many games, man. I don't think they're gonna be like that forever.
But
Same thing.
no. But see, you gotta understand though. Lakers have shown something already. Ben Simmons ain't shown shit in his entire fucking career.
I mean, yes, he has, man. We can't
With
shit on
dunks
him.
and layups
Okay.
and passes.
He did.
We
He
can't.
did
We
have
can't shit. That's
rookie of the year.
hold on 1 second.
Congratulations.
Hold on
Well,
just 1 second,
you're
right?
right. He did have rookie of the
Listen,
year.
bro.
And
I
passes.
But
swear,
Donovan Mitchell was
Draymond
supposed to
Green
have
does
it.
the
You're
same
right.
thing. Dunk passes, bro. That's what he's known for.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Ben
Ray,
Simmons.
but listen, Draymond don't get paid $100 million a year as an all-star.
Ben Simmons has been an all-star before. Ben Simmons
Right.
has been on the first defensive team.
How do you
bro.
airball a layup
This
at the
is
rim?
easy. I done seen motherfuckers. You think he the only person that airball? Well, I wouldn't say a layup. but I'm
Not
pretty
that
sure-
egregious.
Hold on. I'm not saying a layup because I ain't gonna say what I don't know. But to me, I think
I
he ain't the only.
have the paper in front of me.
Let me finish. I think he's not the only person that's done that. We done seen folks
Yeah.
airball the fucking free throw, fam. It happens, bro.
Yeah.
It happens. And
But listen.
but hold on. But if
All
if you follow Ben Simmons' career or know anything about Ben Simmons, you will know this is the lowest he's ever been, fam. Ben Simmons, he be balling, fam. This is the lowest he's ever been out in his career.
Bro. What he's
It was
doing
wide open layup though. It wasn't.
Hold on, wait a minute. This
It
low
happens,
stop. Hold
bro.
on, wait a minute. This
That's a
low
shack
stop.
and a
Wait a
fool.
minute.
What you call
Hold
right
on,
there?
Marquise.
Shit.
Okay, he's playing at a low right now, right? Like you said, if you follow Ben
At
Simmons,
an
this is
all-time
like,
low.
hold on, Marquise.
All-time low.
Like
I'm
you
not
said,
saying nothing.
Hold on, Marquise. Let me talk.
This is
Let me talk,
unstoppable, fam.
Oh, okay,
Marquise.
hold on. Okay, so you're right. This is if you follow Ben Simmons, this is lowest of his career. That's fine. You're right. But you also have to put in perspective about how it went down. He had a horrible performance of the playoffs. And not only was it a horrible performance in playoffs, people watched this guy goose egged about 2 games and couldn't do a layup or a Curry. And people was mad about it. Okay, fine. In the offseason that he expressed that the 76ers wasn't fucking with him, he wasn't fucking with the 76ers. That's the reason. And he sat out. So, okay, cool. Let's make situations better. Let's trade Ben Simmons. That's what the 76ers did. Like, okay, fine. Let's trade him. So the Brooklyn Nets get him, and he sits out again. And his excuse was mentally, I'm not in it right now.
Mental issue.
He said,
Yeah,
mentally,
right.
I'm not in it right now. And I'm not ready just yet. So he sits out a whole year. While the nigga is healthy.
Oh my god.
Okay, comes back the next season and went to the playoffs. I mean the preseason and did his thing. Oh yeah, he did his thing.
So hold on, Ray. So that's 2 years he sat down, right?
Off the backboard, he's to himself.
That's 2 years,
blocks,
right?
defense, scoring, dunking, all
That's
of it. He's
2
doing the
years.
whole work.
You done missed, right?
He's doing the whole work. The regular season comes, bro. The regular season comes, and he come back.
Wow.
He come back, can't do a layup anymore. He still not pulling no damn jump shot. He's not looking like no defensive player of the year. And this is a guy that's got overpaid $100 million to progress, bro, to produce. He's not improved the Brooklyn Nets defensively stats.
I mean, it's only been 7 games, bro. I mean,
oh my God, how many games we going? Okay, fine. So we
How
gonna
many
wait.
games you need?
So hold on, we gonna wait.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it again. Man. Maybe y'all didn't hear me because I know my doggone headphones be acting fugazi sometimes. I said this. maybe we should wait until the season because I'm gonna do my analysis on him when the season over with because I see what's going on in Brooklyn. A lot of bullshit going on in Brooklyn, and I think the man has set out 2 damn years. I'm not saying I feel like he shouldn't be playing the way he is because you know what I'm saying he is getting paid a lot of money, and he got paid off the way he played when he was with the 76ers. Right now, he's not a shell of himself. I can't say he's not really going through no mental issue because you never know what somebody going through. Like man, I'm going through some heavy shit right now that y'all don't know about. And if I broke down my story, y'all be like, God damn, bro, you still, man, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what he's going through. He's very maybe going through some crazy ass shit. That's why I'm like, yo, I think we talking too early. At least let 10, 20, 25 games go by and let's see what he do. And then if he don't turn it around, then maybe very well may be like, all right, then what the hell is going on with Buddy? Because he went from balling to this. You know what I'm saying? Do he really don't want to be there? Like, is it not in him anymore? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they gonna turn it around, fam. And if they, like I said, they very well get Emil Udoka, I know he gonna fix that shit, fam. And I said again, like from what I
What
from
about the
what I
tampering?
heard,
What about the
I seen him
tampering?
talking. You said what?
What about the tampering violation?
Right.
What tampering violation?
No, I mean, it's saying that it was obviously some tampering going on. I'm sorry.
You talking about how they
They,
got Ben Simmons?
because know how they was about to get you broken. I
Oh,
mean, like I said, they pick and choose or everything. The NBA like to pick and choose what scandal they
I
want to
mean, man, we
go after.
know that, yeah. But I don't think that's tampering because I mean, didn't they come out and say that
They
he
said it
Oh
wanted
at
to
the
my
pay?
end. They said it at
God.
the end. You don't think it was no tampering going on? Shit, this shit don't just happen like this.
I, I,
That
I
boy
mean,
Motherfuckers
I
gonna get
came.
mean,
fired, and then they got the replacement ready to go. Shit, something was in the works.
but I would say this because it's
Smooth
it's looking like to
Jalen.
me it's looking like Udoka is not even
You
gonna be
can
coaching.
make
He's gonna
this
be
up.
coaching. Hold on, Marquez. He's not gonna be coaching the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, not the Brooklyn Nets. The Boston Celtics again because it's like, man, y'all might as well just go ahead and fire the motherfucker. That's what it sounds like to me. So Brooklyn Nets came out and said that he wanted a candidate that they wanna hire. I mean, if you feel like it's tampering, then it may very well maybe. I don't think it is, but but
Hey,
it is like that in the NBA. They pick and choose. We know that, man. You know, they do that shit all the time.
That sounds like a whole lot of PR statements to me, though. But it's okay.
This is I don't cause.
I mean, you are entitled to your opinion. Don't mean it's right though, but you're entitled to your opinion.
Exactly. You have an opinion too. Don't mean what you said is right.
Man, they
Not
ain't
It
gonna
even
never
me.
is.
hire Mark
I know
Jackson.
that is. I know
They
it's
ain't
not.
gonna,
That's
they ain't
why
gonna
it's
never,
called
they ain't gonna never hire
opinion.
Mark Jackson.
You know.
Hey, I just think it's funny though, like that. Somehow, in some way, the Brooklyn Nets trade to
Mm,
get Ben Simmons, who was a perennial All Star at that point,
right.
They
away
had
for a
no
bag of
choice but
chips,
to
and
get Ben
nobody
Simmons,
calls it
bro.
out for it.
They because the way he plays, man.
They
They
both
didn't
wanted
get
to leave
they
though. I mean,
they didn't
they
get
had to
they
do
didn't get him
something.
for a bag of chips, man. I mean,
He wanted to leave.
you know,
Like, come on, trade him to Katie and Kyrie in Brooklyn,
I mean, he wanted
Ben
to
who already
Simmons
leave.
had
trade, bro. Ben Simmons
James Harden
trade
at that
guy.
time. Stop it.
James, bro. I think you need to listen to sometimes what you say before you say it, bro.
Yo,
Ben Simmons,
unstoppable,
Ben
unstoppable,
Simmons, hold on,
unstoppable.
hold
Oh,
on,
hold on,
hold
hold on,
on.
hold on, hold on.
Ben,
Wait,
hold
wait.
on,
Okay,
no.
go ahead, go
Ben
ahead.
Simmons trade value was at an all-time fucking low, man.
Okay,
All-time low. He
all
was
right.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was shit.
I like it. I
And
like
and
it.
that's and
Okay.
that's where what's his name wanted to go,
Hold on, I
man.
got this one,
That's
Mark.
where he want. Okay, get it. Go
All
ahead.
right. So
I'm gonna
so
come back.
so okay. So explain. Okay. So since you can explain now, you can come out with the woo wah. It's only been 7 games. It's too quick to
Because it
say
has just
anything.
7 games,
You're right.
bro.
You're right. Right. So you have a very good argument when it comes down to the future. What about the past when he got $100 million and said, "I have nothing to prove"? Explain that.
Well, for one, I didn't hear him say he didn't have anything to prove. So I
But
got.
he did.
You want me to answer the question, or
Oh,
you
but
gonna
he
answer
did.
it for me?
Oh, but he
Okay.
did.
This is said. I don't know nothing about him saying. Well, I don't remember. I ain't gonna say nothing because he very well may have said that. I just don't remember. him playing, saying he don't got nothing to prove. He shouldn't have said that because
Just tell
you
you
got
that he did. Just tell
okay. And
you.
I'm saying he should have said that because he got everything to prove. A lot of these young players say a lot of dumb shit. Excuse my language, but it's true. Second, when he got the 100 million, bro, Ben Simmons was playing damn good, fam. That's why I said, bro, the way he's playing now, this ain't the Ben Simmons that we seen in the beginning, fam. This not him, bro. I don't like I said, he very well may be going through a mental issue. And you said it earlier, the man damn near sat down 2 years in a row. So I expect it to be some rust. And on top of that, it's a lot of bullshit going on over there in Brooklyn. So like I said, the coach over there look like it's fucked up to me. It sounds like it's jacked up. But
Interesting.
again, he getting paid too much money. He should be playing like this. But like I said, I ain't gonna kill him right away. Just like much I want to kill the Lakers right away, I ain't gonna kill the Lakers right away because it ain't been in many games, bro. Let's get a good amount of games, 30 to 40 games go by. And if he's still playing
30 to
like that,
40 games.
yeah, 30 or 40 games, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
30 or
that's a
40
lot of
games.
games.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
games to see if somebody can play
yeah.
or not. I'm sorry.
If you've been sitting out 2
I'm
years,
giving you
man, what
another.
you
I'm giving
expect?
Ben
What is
Simmons
we
another
talking
20,
about?
another 10 more
Bro, he
games.
haven't played in 2 years, bro.
Yeah, but
Okay, and
was that
he's
because
an
he was
all-star.
incapable? Hold on,
Bro, he
wait.
hasn't played
You're
ball
right.
in
You're
two
right. Hold up.
years.
You're
What are
right.
we
He did
talking
sit down.
about?
Wait. Hold up. See, this is why he deserves all the heat that comes at him. Because you're right. He did miss out on games. Was that because he was incapable of getting on the court?
I don't know that, bro.
No. He
Bro.
wasn't injured. He just took time off.
Oh my God.
Bro, he
His,
wasn't injured.
he listen, bro. He was sitting out because he had a mental issue going on, right?
But
No,
technically
mental
speaking, he's
issue
still
of realizing.
healthy.
Oh my
No,
God.
mental issue of realizing that he might be a bust.
Facts.
Oh my
Preach,
God.
brother, preach.
So that's facts.
I
That he
said,
was
"Hey,
going.
man."
Hold on. So you telling me
Hallelujah.
it's a fact that he was going through mental issue because he felt like he's a bust? Are you
No.
serious?
I tell
A
you what it.
bus,
No.
a
I
bus.
tell
Hold
you what
on.
it was.
So
I
hold
tell you.
on.
No. I'll tell you what it
A
was. I
bus.
tell you what it
Hold on. I'm
was.
not done. Didn't you tell me? So a bus makes the All Star team multiple times.
No.
A bus. Hold on.
I
No.
wasn't.
Hold on.
I'm
Hold
just
on.
called. Wait,
I got.
hold up.
I got one more. I got one more thing to say, and I'm a bag out. You can rebuttal. A bus makes the All Star team multiple times. A bus gets on first team defense all the time. I mean, not all the time. Multiple times. I believe he got it.
No,
A bus.
I never said he is a bust. I said he was having a mental issue because he was getting there.
He was getting
He had
there.
a mental issue because I tell you, motherfuckers was realizing, hold up, nigga, you're not
I ain't say.
improving.
Okay, my bad.
He was having mental issues when people started realizing, hold up, motherfucker, you're not improving.
Wow.
Hold up,
No,
motherfucker,
that's
you
not
don't
how
want
it
to get on the
started,
court.
fam.
Hold
That's
up.
not how it
People
started,
calling his
Ray.
ass out. No, see, no, hold up. You see,
Ray, that's not how it started, bro.
they called his ass out because he wanted to blame everyone else. He wanted
But
to
No,
him.
blame
bro.
everyone else.
What up, family? Ray,
And now
if
that now his ass got somewhere that he wants to play, he could build a quality team. He showed his true colors, and they realized this nigga is ass.
no,
And
bro,
he
bro.
had a mental breakdown
If
because he's like, bro, I am getting exposed.
no, bro. If my memory
Exposed.
serves me correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I very well could be, but his breakdown started when he got crucified. When he didn't take that dunk on when he ain't dunked on what's his name Trey Young. They was letting him have it. You know what I'm saying? And a little bit with they mad at him because he don't shoot, man. Again, the man haven't played like in 2 years. Because like I said, because he's having a mental issue. I don't know if it's real or fake. That ain't my job to say that because like I said, you never know when somebody's mentally going through something. You never know, fam. Some folks can hide that shit very well. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this. I feel like he shouldn't be playing the way he's playing right now. He shouldn't be playing like shit. But like I said, he's been going 2 fucking years. So I give him some leeway on that. Let some good amount of games go by, 30 or 40 games, and let's see. It's like, with Lonzo. I don't expect Lonzo to come back and start balling, bro. He ain't played ball in a damn year. He gonna have some rust. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Hey, come on, like I said before, bro. This is his all-time low. You know damn well Ben Simmons shouldn't be playing like this, man. You seen what he was doing with them damn when he was with the Sixers, man. The dude was killing, bro. everybody was saying, man, only if he doing this without a jump shot, you can only imagine what he gonna do when he get that jump shot. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. See, man.
I agree with you, man. Ben Simmons, man, he washed up though, but I mean, he got to figure some shit out.
Thank you, White.
Time taking.
I mean, he ain't played in 2 years, fam. I mean,
Man,
you
he
know.
ain't played 2 years because
We gonna be saying this shit next
he didn't
year.
want to.
I mean, ain't no because or not. If you want to or not, that ain't my. Like I said, you can't sit up here and say if somebody going through a mental issue or not. If y'all ain't never had no mental issue or whatnot, you can't speak on that, fam. So I can't say he's faking something. You know what I'm saying? I'd be wrong for him to say he's doing that.
You're
And I
not
don't,
saying
I
he's
don't, I don't,
faking.
I don't
You're
have
just saying
time
he
to do that.
washed.
I mean, I don't think he was.
He's washed.
I don't think he was. I'm just saying.
Ray,
All
if
I'm
he's
saying is
washed,
this. All I'm saying is this. I wouldn't speak on that right now. I said just to give y'all some leeway so you won't eat your words. I would wait really till the damn season over with, and
leeway
then
for
say, yo,
what?
then say, I just answered your question, parents. Like I said, you gotta listen before you speak, before you say he's washed and all that. Just give it time, bro. It's obvious, bro. It's obvious a lot of bullshit going
Bruh,
on over there in Brooklyn, bro.
it's 10. You want to wait 30 games, Unstoppable, to
You
see
don't
if
got
he's
no
good.
choice but to
I
guess
want to
what?
wait 10
Guess
games.
what? You don't got
I'm
no
dropping it
choice
down to
but to
20.
wait.
He's an all-star.
You
He's
don't
been here
have no
before.
choice but to wait. You don't have no choice but to wait, fam. You don't have no choice
He's
but to
trash.
wait.
He's washed.
You
He's
have
more
no.
washed
Guess what?
than dirty soup. He's
Marquez,
more
you
washed than
have
dirty
no choice
dishwater
but
on a
to
hot
sit
summer
down and
day.
wait.
He is
You have no
washed.
choice but to sit down and wait. He's been gone from basketball for 2 years.
Whose fault is that?
2 years.
Whose fault is that?
That's nobody's fault, fam. When you're dealing with mental issues, it's not your fault, fam. It's not your
I,
fault when you're dealing with mental issues. It's not your fault. Now, if he's
So
faking
so
it,
so who
he
he
fault
don't
making
is?
got
shit for
no
that.
really. He ain't really got. Oh, he used his mental issues to
How
sit
you
here
know? How you
and
know he
get it.
using it? I don't know he using it. I
Bruh,
don't know he
he is.
using it as of
Was
yet.
he not
But what I'm
healthy
saying is, okay, how
physically?
about this? How
Physically, was
about
he
this?
healthy?
Let
Physically,
me
was he
ask you this,
healthy?
so Marquez, is this something that you know for a fact that he's not dealing with mental issues? Or are you going by what you feel?
I'm sorry about what I saw. He stayed on the sideline when physically he
Oh
was
my God,
healthy.
bro. I
Even if
need
you
you
have
to
a
answer
mental
the
health
question.
issue or not, you do not sit out a whole season with your teams with your
You
team
can.
standing on
You
the
can.
line. You do not do
Sit.
that.
You can sit if you're not mentally in it. You can sit down, bro. That's your very right. You got every right to do that.
So
Who
he has
says you
every
can't?
right this year, and that's why he was.
Yes.
That's why he got
Yes.
traded
Just
out
like
of
if you go,
Philadelphia.
let me ask you this, bro. You got a job, you work.
Yes, I have a job and I work.
Okay, so if you felt like you weren't mentally there, you was going through something, don't you got a right to take off from work?
Mentally, I'm going through something. Yes.
Okay then. So he has
Mentally,
the right to.
listen. I'm not done. I'm not done to answer your question. Mentally, right? If I'm going through something, right? I'm going through something. But I'm never going to stop that from, even though I'm going through something mental, I'm never going to stop that from me getting my money and going out having to do what I got to do. Because regardless of the fact of the matter if I have a mental issue or not, my bills still got to get paid.
His bill still get paid. Your
It
bills
still
will
got to
get
get
paid.
paid.
Your bills still get paid. You know how to. You are you in a union job, bro? You got it. I should have asked you this. Do you have a union job?
Come on, Unstoppable. You know
Do you
damn
have
well he ain't got it. Come
do
on,
you
man.
have
Hell,
a
the
union
union
job?
job. What
You're
year is
right.
this?
Then you can't.
1965?
No, bro. You can't speak on that, fam. If you don't have no union job, because the NBA is union, bro. He can get paid for that, bro. He can take off for work and get paid if he's going through mental issues, bro. It's called a medical leave or whatnot. If you have a union job, if you, I expect you not to know because you
I
don't
don't
have a
care that he
union.
had the mental health issue.
Oh my
I'm
God,
saying
bro.
that he was
What I'm
he
saying
risked
is he can
the.
take off for work, bro, because he has a union job. It covers for that, bro.
Oh,
What are you talking about? He
Red,
can. He
hey,
can
hey,
take
hey,
off.
that's fine. That's
Marquez, if
fine.
you have
You
a
don't have to
if
believe
you have
he's washed. He's
Marquez, if
washed.
you have a
Game.
union job, fam, you can take off for work for mental issues, fam. You can do that and still get paid.
Right. It's called. You said it's called medical leave, correct? You just made that point two
Absolutely. It's called a
times.
medical leave.
Right. He's working for a union called the NBA, so technically he has that right. But I'm telling you, That's not gonna go. That's not gonna go well against his coaches or his teammates, which is why he got sent up packing.
I mean, you
I don't
very
make
well
the
right about
rules.
that
If he's
because
washed,
they.
he's washed.
I don't think he was, bro. He's just playing bad right now.
Unstoppable.
He's been
6
going
points.
2 years. Oh my. Okay, let
Unstoppable.
me ask you this. Let me
Unstoppable.
ask you this, Marquez.
Unstoppable.
Let me ask you this,
Unstoppable.
Marquez.
Let me look
What
at
do
no
you expect?
unstoppable. Let me read you some
What do
stats,
you expect?
unstoppable.
Hold on.
Unstoppable. Let me read
Let
you
me
some
ask you
stats,
this.
unstoppable.
What,
Please.
okay,
Let
go
me just
ahead.
read
Go
you
ahead.
some
Read the facts. Read
stats.
the facts. Go ahead. Go
Please.
ahead. Read the facts. Read the facts,
Please.
bro. Go ahead, bro. Go
Thank
ahead.
you. The Pacers, 2 days ago, he scored 9 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. Well, I'm not done. A couple
Oh
weeks
man,
ago, he
you
went
said,
6, 4, 5,
hold
and
on,
1.
bro.
Oh, I'm not
Hold on,
done.
bro.
The
Hold
first
on,
his
bro.
next
Hold
debut,
on,
he went
bro.
for
See,
a whopping
I
four
need you
points,
to
five
stop,
rebounds, and
Marquez.
5 assists.
I need you to
He's an
stop, brother.
all-star. He
Go
is
back. I need you to go
washed.
back. I need you to go back. I need you to go back. You're going too fast. You said the Pacers
I'm
game. He
going to.
scored how much? How
All
much
right.
he scored the Pacers game?
In his Pacers game, 9, 8, and 9.
How many minutes he played?
Oh, I have it up right here. It was actually 35 minutes, sir.
Hey, well, that's 35 minutes. But the player of his caliber, I used to play, that would be bad. But then again, like I said, he's been
It's
going
terrible.
2 years. He's been going two
It's
years,
terrible.
fam. 2 years. Let me ask you this. Let's make logic.
You do
What do
not,
you
you do
expect?
not drop
Let me
4,
ask you
5,
this.
and 5.
What do you expect Lonzo to do when he comes back? What do you expect?
I know he's going
Hmm?
to drop more than 4 points.
Lonzo gonna drop more than 4 points?
He's
Because I
showing that
thought
when
you
he's
said
come
he
back
had.
from injury.
Hold on. I thought you said he had 9 points. Now he had four.
Oh, I'm sorry. He had 9 points 2 days ago. His debut, he had 4, 5, and 5. That is
Okay.
washed.
How many? Hold on. How many
Washed.
minutes he played? How many minutes he played?
About 35 minutes.
I
He
don't
gets
need a.
35
No,
minutes
listen.
on
I
average
don't need.
every
I don't need.
game.
I don't need a bout. I don't need a bout. I need facts, bro. Tell me how many
The
minutes he
fact is
played.
he played 35 minutes a game. That's what I'm reading off the facts right now.
Okay. So you're not gonna tell me how much? Okay. Again, the man been gone 2 years, man.
35 minutes,
He's been.
unstoppable.
He's been
35
gone two
minutes.
years, bro. He's been gone 2 years.
All right, unstoppable. All right, unstoppable.
He's been
Well,
gone 2 years, bro.
you're right. He's gone for 2 years, and we should sit here and have to deal with his washed
Yeah, it's
performance.
been. He's been
Take
gone
this
two.
team.
He's been gone 2 years, and they only played 7 games, fam. Yes.
All right, fine, unstoppable.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
gonna have my verdict of Ben Simmons by game 15. You go ahead another 15 games
Okay.
to be
I'm
goofy.
I'm
I
I'm
know
gonna
by
have
15 he's washed.
listen. I'm gonna have my verdict when the season's done. I'm gonna
Fine,
have
I'm
my
gonna have my
verdict.
verdict by 15 because I know at 15 he's washed. Next topic.
What number we on? Okay.
So as far as
I ain't gonna waste my energy. I done explained multiple
It's it's
times in
it's too
different
late for
ways.
that, bro. We done went damn near 20 minutes about this, man.
Right. So
And you entitled to have your opinions as well as I. I just said
absolutely, this is why we
I
love
think
Fight
you
Sports
should wait.
TV.
I think you should wait because you might have just shot yourself in the foot.
Talk myself. I don't care about Ben Simmons. He's washed.
Okay. You entitled to your opinion, like I said.
I mean, the stats say otherwise. This is an
I
all
thought
star
you said
with
you were
that
tired of
performance.
wasting your energy on it. Why we still talking about it? Next topic.
Nah, you're right. Next topic. And Mary had a
Oh
little lamb. Next topic.
man. Oh man. Man, you funny, I swear.
I just speak my truth. I
I
speak the
mean, you
facts. And
still
the
that's
facts
your
is
opinion, bro. It's
he
your
is
opinion. He's playing like shit right now. I told you that, bro. I mean, how many times you want me to say it?
oh, so as long as we agree that he's playing washed, that's
Yeah,
fine
he's
then.
playing like shit, of course. But I'm still gonna say, well, he's been gone 2 years, so I'm gonna give him some time to get it together.
Oh, you're a
I'm
better
gonna give
man
him
than
some
me.
time.
You're a
I
better
mean,
man than me.
I gotta think logic, bro. He's been gone 2 years. You
And
expect
he
somebody
injured,
that's
but
been
he's
gone.
injured again.
You expect somebody that's been gone. I believe I
But he's
said that
injured
too.
again.
I
Unstoppable.
believe
He's
I
injured
believe I.
again.
Hey, Marquez, didn't I say that? Didn't I say he didn't play today, so he injured? So something going on over there? Didn't I say that?
I mean, this is the third injury. Okay,
Players get
okay.
injured, bro. It's the NBA, fam. I
I
mean,
just
what
think
you
it's funny
expect?
how he develops this injury after playing watch the last 6 games. It's okay
I
though.
mean, what was the injury? Why did you miss today? You know,
Oh,
why you miss today's game?
bad back issues.
Bad back. Okay, I figured that's what it was. He had a bad back. He had a back issue before. I mean, like I said, he very well can have an issue with that back or whatever's going on. I ain't gonna sit up there and say that you're lying. But if he is, I mean, that's some sucker ass shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if that man hurt or not, bro.
No, actually, Unstoppable. He's been dealing with a knee. He actually has a big knee injury, and the knee injury has been having a problem with him since the preseason. He's actually suffering from a herniated L4 disc in his lower spine.
Well, shit, that could be affecting the way he been playing like shit. I mean, it very well could be. I don't know. That's why I said, bro, give it time. It's only been 7 games. Give it time, bro. Give it time. Because if he turn it around, then what you gonna say?
I'm still going to say he's washed.
He's watching if he turn it around.
If he
So
turns it
he,
around and they're still not winning, it doesn't matter. Empty calories.
it doesn't matter. So the blame going on Ben Simmons, huh?
No, I mean, but Ben Simmons is located the reason why
If they
Steve
don't
Nash
do
was
shit, who the
fired.
blame going on? Ben Simmons is a
Steve Nash
no,
was fired
no, he's
after
not.
getting
No,
the
he's
Nets
not, bro.
team a
No,
victory.
no, 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 bro. Don't say that. That's not the reason why he was
No,
fired,
that
bro.
is the truth.
So Ben Simmons is the reason why Steve Nash was fired. You really gonna go with that?
He's part of the problem.
Oh my gosh. Marquez, bro. No, Ben Simmons is not the reason why Steve Nash was fired, fam.
Oh,
He's not
yes,
gonna
he
do that,
has.
bro.
And Katie and Kyrie not proving nothing in the playoffs is the reason why
Oh my.
he's also fired.
Okay, so now KD and Kyrie is the reason why he also fired. So is it
I
Ben
mean, you
Simmons?
have three
Is it
superstars.
you just said Ben Simmons is the reason why he fired? So is all of them as a collective the reason why he
I'm
got
sorry,
fired?
it's a whole collective reasoning. But if
Okay,
you
then I
ask
would
me
agree with
from
that.
behind closed doors, Ben Simmons is like 50% of the problem. Then Katie Kyrie is like another
No,
45%, and then
I
the
would.
1% is Nash.
I would. Nah. Well, yeah, I'd say 1% is Nash. That I will agree with you with. They look. See, you have to remember, Kyrie and KD wanted Steve Nash, bro. They wanted him,
Okay.
you know. And
They also
then, you know
wanted a
what I'm saying?
babysitter too. What's your point?
I can get to my point if you were interrupted. KD and Kyrie wanted Steve Nash. Uh, shit, now you made me lose my damn train of thought where I was going with this. Well, they wanted the damn coach, and then they messed around and traded for what's his name? James Harden. And that's when all the bullshit had started happening and whatnot. I mean, if Kevin Durant's foot wasn't on that damn line, bro, we wouldn't be talking about none of this shit right now.
And,
It's
and,
a
and
whole,
and now,
it's just a whole bunch of BS going on in Brooklyn right now. They looking for a fall guy. Who that fall
hey,
person? Steve Nash.
hey, but listen. So hold on. If Ime Udoka, who is the Nets front runner to get the coaching job, right?
Huh?
Ime Udoka, which is the guy to get the next coaching job, for
He's
the
on the
Nets.
list. It's very well. He very well
He's the
could get it.
front
Yeah.
runner, right? He's the front runner, right?
But yes, we agree. Where we going with this?
I think it's funny, right? I think it's hilarious how, and this is why I say that this is a whole tampering scam, and they really don't care about tampering. A man who's been suspended for the whole year is able to get a job with the Nets team after this whole team is built off of controversy. Kyrie did it. We're gonna leave it alone. But I say this to say this. You don't think it's funny?
You
What
gonna
if
leave
Ime
it alone
Udoka
because
comes into the situation and doesn't succeed?
then he
That,
don't
that, that,
succeed.
that could happen.
I
They
mean,
need
shit
somebody to
happens.
get them through to Ben Simmons. It's sad that Steve Nash couldn't get through to the 2 point guards, though. I mean,
Well, you have to remember this too. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it came out. Steve Nash said they weren't listening to him no more. Listen, bro. When your team straight stop listening to you and give up on you, bro, you ain't going nowhere. It's pretty much a wrap, man. Especially when the two superstars you know what I'm saying, you trying to coach, and they just not listening to, bro. Ain't nothing can be done. Which I'm trying to figure out why is it a problem because shoot, like I said earlier, Kevin
He
Durant
didn't have a
and
fair
Kyrie.
shot in Brooklyn.
Again, like I said earlier, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving wanted Steve Nash. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell changed. If you wanted him, what was the issue that okay now all of a sudden you don't want to play for Steve Nash no more, and
You
y'all
don't
just not
understand.
listen to anything he said.
Steve
What the
Nash.
hell happened?
Listen, the only reason why they fired Steve Nash because Kevin Durant I hope a lot of people don't remember this. But a couple months ago, when Kevin Durant was requesting a trade out of Brooklyn, he either said it's
Absolutely.
either Nash or this front office or me.
I know that, but that again, I said Kyrie
Come on,
Irving and
man.
Steve Nash. I mean, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant have
How do you
wanted
fire
Steve
somebody
Nash.
after a win that you?
I'm trying to
I'm
figure
wrong.
out what the hell happened that you wanted him, but now you don't want him. Like what
Okay,
happened?
so hold on. So the guys aren't listening to him. So you're
He
telling me
came out and
is
said that.
I'm
He
listen.
came out
I'm
and said
telling
that
you.
they
Listen.
stopped listening.
Listen. Unstoppable. I'm telling you is this. I think Steve Nash had a very rough, horrible time in Brooklyn, and it's not wasn't even fair. You had to deal with Kyrie barely being there half the time. You had to
He
deal
had to
with
deal with
Kevin.
James
You had to
Harden
deal.
too.
Listen, I'm not finished. Unstoppable.
He
You
had
had
to
to deal with
deal with
Kyrie
James
Irving and
Harden
his
too.
bull crap
Add on
issues.
that.
You had to deal with KD. Listen to me. You had to deal with KD and him actually playing hero ball. You have two superstars who don't want to go in and follow a system, and they wanted a babysitter to begin with, and that's what they told you. And the only reason why he's up out of there is because KD wants a babysitter, and that's exactly what Ime Udoka is. If he doesn't put his foot down here, he will be a babysitter.
He had to deal with James Harden too, fam. Again,
He will be a
so
babysitter.
he
What's your
didn't get it.
point?
He,
Three
my
heads that
point.
three people who play
My point
selfish
is,
hero basketball
you
who's never
popped
won a
him.
championship after their supporting cast.
My point is that they wanted Steve Nash, fam. So again, what the hell happened that you wanted him, and now you saying y'all don't want to play for him?
Example. I know exactly what the issue is. I'm explaining it to you. See, Kevin
I don't.
Durant and Kyrie Irving and James Harden and all of them they wanted a pushover coach. And because he was a pushover coach, that's why they said we don't respect you, and that's why you need to get up out of here. But my
Wait,
thing
wait,
is,
wait.
how can you sit here and disrespect him this way if he's telling you how to coach and y'all stupid idiots want to play hero ball? What hasn't made you want anything?
I don't know, bro. Well, like I said, it's a lot of
Say what
bullshit
you want
going
to
up in
say.
there.
It's no
I'm
reason
of course
why
I'm gonna
my
say what I
super
want to
listen and
say.
the Brooklyn Nets organization is trash for this because if I was the Brooklyn Nets organization, I would have let that 30-year-old that 30-plus-year-old walk if it's Kevin Durant or not.
Well, they can't let Kevin
I would let
Durant
that
walk.
30-year-old Kevin Durant walk. I would
They
trade Kevin
can't let
Durant.
him walk.
I don't care
He
what it
under
was.
contract, bro.
Hey,
You
listen to me.
gotta trade him.
Listen to me. I would have traded Kevin Durant away. That's exactly what I would have done. I would have kept Steve Nash and traded Kevin Durant away. He wasn't winning nothing here for us now. So why is he? How is he going? He probably going to go
I
somewhere else
think
and win. He ain't
they
going to
would
win
have
nothing for
won.
me now. So get rid
They
of
would
him.
have won something, bro. They would have won something.
No, they wouldn't have
They had.
because maybe
Uh,
KD is just a scorer and that's all he is.
I mean, yeah, Kevin Durant. That's what he's known for. He's a scorer, bro. I mean, how you gonna say that's all he is? And that's what he is.
I'm telling
Everybody
you
know
from
that.
this, KD and Kyrie are atrocious. They're not
KD,
winners.
listen,
That's
bro.
why Nash got
This is what
fired.
it is. This is what it is, fam. KD's not a leader, bro. He needs to be led. He's not a leader. You know what I'm
He
saying?
doesn't want to be led.
I don't know about that, fam, because that
He
was the
doesn't want to
case,
be
man.
led.
Yeah, yeah. Hold
He,
on.
oh, he doesn't want to be led for sure. That's wild to me, y'all.
My bad, Mark. Where I had this on the background.
You're
Say,
good. I'm
what did
saying
you
that's
say
wild
again,
to me,
bro?
Unstoppable. He didn't want to be led.
Yeah, I didn't
Why
say.
is it?
I
Listen to
said
me.
he's not a
Why is it that
leader.
he could? Why is it that he conformed with Steve Curry? You know why he conformed with that Warriors team? Because he knew going into it, signing that contract, that he wasn't the number one option. He knew that the Golden State Warriors loved Steph, Clay, and Draymond more, no matter what he did.
Because he's not a leader, bro.
So he was
You
easy to
proved my
conform
point.
and follow. Because at the end of the day, Kevin Durant is a follower, and that's what he is, and what he always been. And
I
with that
said that
follower
he's not a
mentality,
leader, bro.
bro, he will never win nothing in this league.
I mean, like I
After
said earlier,
after the
bro.
ring, of course.
They they almost. I mean, they was right there. Kevin Durant's foot was back just a little bit. I got them winning the championship that year, but that's the past.
But
Past
it
is
didn't
past.
happen. It
Like I
didn't
said
happen.
before, Kevin Durant he's not a leader, bro. That's obvious right now.
He is.
It's just a
He's a
lot of I I I feel. I mean, even though Steve Nash can get a fair shake, if they get Udoka, Udoka's gonna fix
I'm telling
everything
you,
that's
bro. They're
going
gonna
on.
bully it. They're gonna bully Udoka too. I'm telling you that.
They're not gonna bully Udoka. You know
All
why?
right,
Because I
they
think they're
bully
gonna.
Nash. It didn't work. I'm telling you, they're gonna bully Udoka.
I
As
think
soon as
I
Udoka do something that they don't like, they're gonna bully him up out of here. That's
well
exactly what
he
KD did to
listen
Nash.
listen. if that happens, I guarantee they're gonna trade his ass before they even get rid of the Doku. I guarantee that because they're gonna be like, okay, y'all
What's
didn't
the
want
trade
Ken.
with
Hold on, let me
Nash?
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. I guarantee don't be like this. You gotta look like this. Okay, you didn't want Kenny Atkinson or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So we chose not to sign Kenny Atkinson. You wanted you wanted Steve Nash. This the guy y'all wanted. We got y'all Steve Nash. Now y'all don't want Steve Nash. Now we about
Right.
to get Udoka. Udoka is the hottest free coach right now. We get Udoka, and now you don't want Udoka. No, they gonna trade their ass. They gonna trade them and
But
try to
listen to
build
me.
a
Listen
team.
to me. I'm just see. The NBA needs to go back to where the players don't have much control. It's because the players have all these controls, they
It's
screw up
gonna go back that
organizations
way,
and their
bro.
plans.
It's gonna go back that way, man. When they had the bargaining a sit down, bro. They gonna lose they power they have.
This is ridiculous. Katie and Kyrie Irving is going to ruin this Brooklyn Nets team, and then they're going to leave.
I don't know about that
They're going
Thunder.
to
That
ruin this organization, and they're going to
KD is an alpha.
leave.
I don't know, but some of
No,
the stuff
Katie's
he
not an
do,
alpha. He's a beta
some
follower.
some of the stuff KD does is not alpha,
It's feminine.
you know. But I don't know. Like I said before, bro, it's a lot going on in Brooklyn to get back on the
It's
topic. It's a
been me and
lot.
you back and forth. Is there
It's a
anybody
lot,
else
bro.
on the panel?
The culture
Marvin,
the culture
Yeah.
is there's no culture in Brooklyn right now, fam.
you got a
And
question for us?
a system that what kind of team is Brooklyn, fam? So they got a lot they got to fix, and they can't trade him right now because they gave up a lot to get KD and Kyrie, bro. So they gonna try
Hey,
to win a championship. I'll
Marvin,
be
you got a
shocked they
question
trade
for
him.
us?
I'm just listening to you guys talk about Brooklyn. I'm I ain't really got much tonight. I was just stepping in for a second.
No.
Um, I guess we can say Golden State struggling. They lost again tonight.
They'll be all right, man. Like I said, it's just the beginning of the season. I don't expect these teams that are good teams to be struggling like that. They're turning around. Same thing with Brooklyn. They're turning around. Kyrie played like
Got
shit
to
tonight.
love you,
That ain't
baby.
Kyrie at all.
They done
Yeah.
lost three straight. Unstoppable.
Who lost three straight?
Golden State.
I mean, because they lost three straight, they should we be hitting the panic button right now?
No, they 3-5. They ain't never been 3-5.
Ever.
And
What's
I
up,
ain't
bro?
hitting no panic button. No, I'm not hitting the panic button, but three
Uh,
and five ain't good at all.
Hey, Marvin, it's okay though. Because there's one team in the East that's undefeated.
Mm.
6-0.
Not for long, Marquez. Not for long.
Hey, Marvin, and the fact check you, Detroit's coming to our house again in Milwaukee tomorrow
Oh, all
night.
right.
let's see what the
Okay.
chat's on, bro.
6-0, Marvin. 6-0.
Oh, you gonna lose tomorrow, brother. Watch.
Ah, yes. You said it the last 6 games, Marvin. Everybody else on this panel has said that. So
I
please.
told you yesterday before you played your first game against Detroit that Detroit was gonna win one of those games. I didn't say which one.
Oh, okay, Marvin. We'll
They
see
lost
about
by
that.
2 points yesterday. They gonna play y'all ass hard tomorrow, brother.
Okay? We'll see about that. I'll be waiting.
I mean, ain't nothing to me. I'm okay with where we are.
Right. And Marvin,
We
if I get this, hey,
four and
listen,
four.
Marvin, if
We
I
can
lose
beat
tonight, guess
three
what?
top teams in the East out of the four good wins, and we ain't
Hey,
even completely healthy yet.
hey,
So
No,
Marvin.
yeah, we definitely not. Well, they definitely not. They definitely not.
Hey, hey, Marvin.
And hold on, and that's another team. That's another team to add to the list that they said that Chicago couldn't beat.
Who?
You know, Brooklyn.
Us? The Bucks?
No. So, I'm talking about Chicago.
no.
Oh.
I mean, hold up, unstoppable. It's so quiet out there about us beating top teams now, even though we 4 and 4.
Right.
Yeah, shout
You
out to
don't
you,
hear
though.
nothing. You don't hear nothing. It ain't even a whisper.
But
But
Marvin's your role, it's only the beginning of the season.
I, I,
Well, hold on. How we gonna use
I'm
it? It's
talking
only
about
beginning
top
of season.
teams, Marquez. What we heard is we couldn't beat top teams.
Hey, Marquez only
But that's
uses
the
to try
beginning
to
of the season,
benefit his
though.
side. They don't got
Oh,
no
there we
damn
go.
bags up there.
The only reason we're doing it is because it's the beginning of the season.
But Ben
Yes.
Simmons, the only reason why Ben Simmons playing like that because it's the beginning of the season.
Because it's
Nah,
the
he's
beginning of the
washed. That's completely different. He's washed. He's washed.
Oh, but he's not washed, bro.
He's washed. The Chicago Bulls are getting lucky.
Oh, Chicago getting lucky.
Yes, they will gentlemen sweep themselves into the playoffs
How
because that's
many
what they
times?
always do.
Why you always got excuses, man? Why you just can't call a spade? Just say, yo, Chicago surprisingly is doing good without Zoe being there. I
Hey,
thought,
what you mean? Hey, I'm a straightforward book, man. You know, I don't discriminate.
but you ain't being straightforward. You said they getting lucky though. How they
Did I
getting
say they're
lucky?
getting? I mean, lucky can still be positive. That's positive.
Being okay.
I can say
Oh,
that they bloody suck. I can just go with that narrative.
eh, Marvin, what you think about that? What he
I'm
said.
just,
season.
That's.
You know, Marquez just be doing a bunch of talking. His boys, they winning now, but let's see how far they get.
I
Because
mean, I don't
um,
expect them to go 82-0. So that streak gonna
they
end. So
definitely going 82-0.
you
They
know.
ain't getting close to nothing
hey,
like that.
listen, we can't go 18-0, but if I have the same confidence that we can go 18-0 to start the season, that would be perfect.
Y'all ain't going
Tucker,
18
I
and 0.
do have a team. Y'all, and again, I'm gonna say this again. Yeah, to the chat, y'all make me sick. I do have a team. Y'all just don't accept that what team that I picked. That's on you.
Marquez, you know how quick your fortunes change. I don't know why you tooting your horn so loud.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Marvin, listen to me. Even if we lose tomorrow, which I expect that we don't, I'm still gonna bring that same energy because even if we lose tomorrow, Marvin, I got the best record in the East.
You got the best record.
Yes, the
You
Bucks
on the
and me,
team?
be honest, best record. Well,
All I know
sitting
is,
back
bro.
tonight. Listen,
Listen, bro.
listen. Well, I sit
Marvin,
back, bro, and eat my
Marvin.
50-piece chicken McNuggets.
I'm gonna say this, Marvin. All I know is one of these days you better be saying you going to the Milwaukee Bucks game. That's all I want to hear.
What you mean? I'm
What you
telling
mean?
you,
What
the
I mean,
playoffs.
bro?
When the
I
playoffs
want to
start,
hear
bro.
you. I want to hear
Listen,
you
when
go
the
to one
playoffs start,
game
bro, I'm
when the
telling
Miami
you.
Heat play the
When the
Bucks.
playoffs,
I want
listen.
to hear you say that
When
you
the
going to the
playoffs
game.
starts,
All right,
when the playoffs starts, I'll be rocking
Marvin.
Milwaukee Bucks
Marvin. I
Bucks
mean, I'm
jersey
Marvin.
the
Marquez. Excuse me.
whole playoff series.
Marquez. Just make sure you make at least just one Miami Heat versus Milwaukee Bucks game. All right.
Miami, I'm not even in Miami.
Oh,
I'll
okay. My
happily
bad.
take the
Where you at
drive.
again? You in New York now, right?
No,
Where you at
I'm
now?
down. I'm down here in the Carolinas visiting some family members.
Oh, okay. So whenever you can, I better hear you at least make one Milwaukee Bucks game.
And I
All
will
right.
come on Play Sports TV and I will show
Yeah.
Giannis in all his gracefulness dunking on dunking in Florida.
Okay.
Eat, again, eating my 50-piece chicken McNugget from Chick-fil-A. Shout out to Chick-fil-A with the honey mustard sauce.
Okay, man. Make sure you buy a Giannis jersey too. Okay.
I already got one pre-ordered, and I got the Greek Freaks pre-ordered,
Pre-ordered. All right.
pre-ordered,
All right, man.
ready for delivery.
Just make sure you show that thing off on Flight Sports TV. All right.
Best believe. As soon as
Say
I get it, I will show
unstoppable.
it to you.
Unstoppable.
What's up?
You know, I was just mentioning Golden State. They 3-5. You say it's early. You know they
Uh,
started off. You know they started off 18-2 last year.
yeah,
Mm.
hey, they did have a hot streak last year.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, shit changed, bro. You know,
Oh my
I'm still, I'm,
gosh.
I'm still not gonna hit the panic button, bro. I'm for them. They, come on now, like if you think this is the story of the Golden State Warriors, like
Oh
y'all
no,
gotta
I'm
be
not saying that. But
sure.
I'm
Yeah, I
just
know
giving
you're
you the
not saying that.
difference.
I'm talking
I'm
about,
just giving you the
yeah.
difference in their record. Last year, when they lost five, they 3-5 this year. Last year, they lost their fifth game after they was 21-4. And they
You
lost and
know,
went 21-5.
Yeah,
And
man.
they different
that
transition in
team
Please,
getting
basketball.
Woody.
that team getting older too, man. That team getting older, you know.
Please, won't
Well,
you be?
right now they
Huh?
are 18 games off of their pace from last year.
They gonna be all right, man. Yeah, see,
But I will say this because I'm not a
Clay
hater.
terrible too. I think they just need to
Congratulations.
start Jordan Poole, bro. They starting him yet? Let Clay come off the bench, man.
Congratulations to your Chicago Bulls. You beat my enemies. So you have become my allies for one stream. But next stream, I'm going to go back to crapping on you. Uh,
Did they go that hate, man? You really hate the Chicago Bulls, man.
Wait a minute.
See
Don't
what you
leave
no, I
doing?
out.
don't.
You
Don't
showing
I
you
don't.
showing fake
wait a
love.
minute. Don't leave
You
out
showing fake
Boston
love,
and don't leave
right?
out Brooklyn. Don't leave out Boston and don't leave out Brooklyn.
What you mean?
We beat all
Meaning
three of them.
that Chicago beat them too.
Oh,
So
all right,
name
you're
them
right.
three.
You're right. Right. Shout out to you beating Boston, which I can't stand, and Brooklyn, which I can't stand.
And next up, Philly, because we should have won. We should have beat that. Should have won that game.
Good, Marvin. I hope you beat them
Hey,
too, because I hit you six for sure.
they really cheated us out that game, man. Really, it was
Yeah, they didn't call no
it was
fouls down the
yeah.
stretch.
It was Chicago versus 76ers and the refs, man. That game was some BS.
Hey, man, it's a beautiful day in the neighbor. Please, won't you be neighbor? It's a good day, y'all. Put a smile on your face, Marvin. You won tonight. 4 and 4, 500 is pretty good. Clap up for that. 500.
Oh man, I ain't grabbed no point. Oh no, I ain't leaving those. Damn.
Hey, Marvin, 500. Congratulations. You get one of
I know it.
these. And according to your you hey, my Milwaukee Bucks, believe it or not, Marvin, my Milwaukee Bucks, I actually have them at exactly around this time when we did our first 10 games. So thank you, Marvin.
Man,
Yeah,
you about to
that was
jinx the
losing
Bucks,
that.
bro.
We was losing in that game. Came back and won again.
What you said?
I would, Mark. Ain't no hate, Nico. Shoot, that's what I do. Shoot. Let him come off the bench, man. You know?
Is that y'all?
No, no. What shit is that, man?
Who's lying? Who is that?
No, that's Marvin.
Marvin up there burning that food up.
Come on, OG, put some glasses on. Stop burning them eggs.
Put your hand,
What's wrong with Clay
your
coming
hand
off the
nose
bench,
on.
Nico?
What you said? What you said, Flight?
You know, so you might have to put them hand nose on.
Right.
I'm not messing with him. He said, "Who
You
burnt
still
their
gotta
food?"
work yourself into shape, Nico,
I don't
man.
know,
Don't come off the
Jessica.
bench.
You know he can't. You know he don't know how to season anything. Hey, Nico, we respect Klay Thompson, but me personally, I hate the Warriors. They make me sick. But I show him some love because of Klay.
The Warriors will be on. Because I thought it was IRL. Nah.
Yeah, Nico, man. I'm pretty sure Clay wouldn't mind submitting his starting spot to
Marvin, you
Jordan
good?
Poole.
I was saying, I unmuted him. I was just saying if it's
Marvin, what go on, man?
he probably getting himself adjusted.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
wild, man.
hey, Nico, man, is Clay still gonna drop that 70 points, man?
Oh Lord, here we go with the trolling, unstoppable.
Ain't no trolling. That's what Nico said. He said he's gonna drop 70 or 60 points. He said it last season didn't happen, so he said it's gonna happen this season.
Hey,
I just want,
it's only the last couple of games of the season.
you know,
It's only the beginning of the season.
I mean, it is. It definitely is. Like I said, bro, everybody panicking, thinking these teams or these players gonna be this way. They not gonna be. Like I said before,
Yeah.
Lakers starting off terrible, but I don't think this is gonna be the story. You know,
Shea
I think
Gilgis
they're gonna be
Alexander
okay,
is
huh?
going off. Shea Gilgis Alexander with another whopping 34 points tonight, 4 rebounds and 6 assists, and the Thunder win against the Magic.
What's the Magic record right now?
1-7.
That's a surprising to me. Even like I said at the beginning, but I thought
No, it's not. They're a
the
young
Magic.
team.
No, the Magic has a pretty good team, bro.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're about a piece or two away from competing.
hey,
They're
hey,
gonna
hey,
they're
hey.
gonna be a problem years from now, though.
But I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. The Florida teams in the NFL, they're starting to. I ain't gonna lie, Flight. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting scared now.
For what?
Do you see the trade deadline today?
What for what?
Dolphins got
Magic?
Bradley Chubb for the Broncos.
And, that's one of the teams. All right, though. They're gonna be good.
I'm
They crazy.
nervous. But hey, the Giants didn't do nothing today. I guess our owner just said, "Oh, we're just gonna build to the draft next season, and whatever happens this season is just a plus." This
Right.
is trash. Sorry, we're gonna leave that alone.
Damn, this phone about to die already, bro. God damn.
So were you outside? You at the crib?
No, I'm at work, man.
Right. Somebody said Bobo is hooping.
Let's see.
You should have.
Oh, yeah, he is hooping. And a flight. Do you know a flight that Bobo actually has an 8'6" wingspan?
No, I didn't.
Right.
No, I did
8'6"
not.
wingspan. All the talent in the world.
If given an opportunity, he gonna be a good player, bro. He gonna be a damn good
He gonna
player.
take
He need to get
Obama's.
that.
He gonna start. He gonna take Obama's.
Shit, he already took his spot. Obama coming off the bench.
What?
Yeah.
He's a starter.
Last I seen, he was starting.
Ooh. Obama's
They probably
finna
gonna
get traded for him.
they gonna probably gonna try to trade Obama.
Hey, Charlotte, Chicago picking up Obama. Obama.
We're going to trade for him. We're just going to be able to pick him up.
Hey, I mean, they can get rid of Vucevic, get Obama.
They not doing that, man.
Trade one of your young pieces away to get Obama. Y'all wanted him last
This
season.
was back then.
They're gonna want him.
They got Wendell. I don't think so. They want that fucking number one pick. If it Victor Wembanyama, that's what they want.
Who the
Right.
Magic?
Yeah, if
They're
they put
clearly
him with
taking the way
Paolo,
you're
that's what
supposed to.
they got the
That's how you're
potential to be
supposed to
something.
take. Can you imagine flight Paulo, Pancaro, Victor Wembanyama,
That's a duo.
Jalen Suggs,
That's what I'm saying. Thunder.
Bobo? Y'all notice something about that team? Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Bobo, um, and Paulo Caro. This Magic team, believe it or not, Fly have McDonald's All Americans. They have 4 or 5 McDonald's All Americans on their team.
Yeah,
And Suggs, I'm sorry, 5 All American, McDonald's All Americans on their team.
should be all right. Thunder
He's
said.
not. He's not clumsy, Basil. He's not.
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about Bobo.
Yeah, he a good player. He just need to get an opportunity.
And Flight's like voiceless, but he's like, he's a good
No,
player.
I'm here with you. I fuck with Bobo. I mean, yeah, dude got some talent. That
Right.
whole Orlando Magic situation is going to be good in
Great.
the future. It's just like I said, they just need to continue to build. They need to get another draft pick. That'll be beneficial. You know,
Yeah.
they're not ready to compete right now, but you see the makeup. You know, they clearly got a number one option. A lot of teams don't even have that. You know, and possibly you got your role players here too. So if they were to somehow get the first pick, even if it's not the first pick, another top pick is good. But if they get the number one pick, I think they got a serious duo on their hands.
Who you talking about? The Magic?
Yeah, if they got the number one pick,
I don't think they need no more picks, bro. They good. I
well,
just think they just need to
they're gonna
play,
get one.
get
Goddamn it,
experience.
they keep losing.
They keep losing like this. They gonna get it.
They're gonna get a good pick.
Uh,
You never know. Let
Also,
me not say that.
Wembanyama is taller than Anthony Davis,
Mhm.
LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant.
The sad part is everybody knows how. I don't wish nothing on nobody, but the way the track record is, it seems like it's crazy. But they still gonna take him number one because they just you can't miss this. The upside is too tremendous. You got to risk the injuries. You got to risk everything. Fooling around with him, you got to take him.
Huh. Yep. I
Yeah,
want to
they
hop
already
on.
making memes about Udoka getting
Right.
hired.
I wanted to hop on here real quick, real fast. I gotta get ready. I gotta go to work, do this third shift.
All right,
Y'all,
Quaz.
y'all wish me luck. Good
All
night,
right,
y'all.
good luck. My man was on third shift.
Like,
God damn. What you on third shift too, Unstoppable?
no.
That third shift, motherfuckers working graveyard shifts out
Oh,
there.
but
Man.
I'm sweet. My bad. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm reading something.
You work overnight?
Yep.
Damn. I don't think I ever worked overnight. I'm not going to work. I fuck around, like I said, I just stay till like 3 in the morning and never in the middle of the night like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your Bulls did good though, man, against the Brooklyn Nets. I seen some of it. Zach LaVine put up a monster night, especially at the close.
Yeah.
The
It
game
was
was
looking like.
close.
Yeah. It was looking like they was about to jag it, but nope. Zach Levine came, stepped it up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just waiting for Lonzo Ball to get back.
Yeah.
I feel like we're
Let him
going to
take.
be there forever. I know, let him take his time. You're right.
Yeah. Let him take his time. Let this team, you know, get their shit together, and then all you got to do is just fit right in like a glove and just help him, go to that next step. But that's where it's gonna be scary at, because they keeping
Yeah.
up with these teams. You said
Yeah.
what? Shit, I just had some spaghetti.
Well, once they get all their horses back, when Unstoppable was saying he's absolutely right, they're going to be solid. Basil says, I got nothing against Bobo. Hope he proves me wrong. Yeah, man, I'm with you with that. Bobo, he gonna prove a lot of people wrong. Dude is good. He's another guy who his talent is so immense. Guys will just be like, what the hell? Like they still gotta take him. It's like a surefire pick. You can't you can't miss that shit. You gotta take this dude. So he's gonna
I'm
keep
back
getting
now, bro.
moved around. Now they was talking about Bobo. So you're gonna see more teams take use him and shit like that. His upside is too much. You can't let that shit go. Is the Lakers playing right now again?
I think they are.
Oh damn! Y'all miss it? They won again? Oh, what's going on with the Lakers? Let me see if the Lakers playing. No, Lakers not playing. Let me see the schedule.
Who playing right now? Then I think they're playing the Lakers.
I'm telling you, you got Minnesota and Phoenix.
Who you got that game?
Uh, I'll probably say Phoenix.
Yeah, I think
Well, they
that
got a
is.
good one tomorrow. Tomorrow you got the game that they thought it was going to be Lonzo versus Lamelo. You got Hornets Bulls 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and then
Who
you
you
got a
got that
loss.
game?
Uh, shit, I'm gonna go. That's a tough
Damn, you
call.
got to think that low, bro.
Without Lamelo Ball, your team should win at home.
With LaMelo Ball, you think they can lose to him too?
I don't know. I think that helps their chances of winning. The Hornets, it'll help them. Your team just had an emotional win. Today they're gonna be coming off a back-to-back, so it's all about how your team comes out. If they come out bullshitting, Charlotte to make it a game. But if
You
your
know what?
team come out, yeah.
No, go ahead. You said my thing. Go ahead. I mean,
That's it.
go
That's
ahead.
it. Like I said, if they come out, if Chicago try to act like they playing nobody, they're gonna fuck around and realize they playing somebody. But I think that's the scout report right now on the Charlotte Hornets. That listen, they play tough. Do not underestimate them.
Uh,
Yeah, I know they did. I was the one game. I thought they won another game the way y'all was talking. They play again tomorrow. That's gonna be another good one. It's on League Pass too. The NBA sure know what they're doing with these games.
I'm just
It's
wondering
like
if Zach gonna play though. If they gonna are they gonna sit him down or
they
they gonna
got
play him?
Memphis. They got Memphis versus Portland. But there's no Dame, which I guess Giants must see TV. They got that game over the Pelicans Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers gonna get their head peeled open. That one.
Well, let's see. Everybody going so hard because Russell Westbrook came off the bench. That seemed like that's what they wanted to happen. They fought him. They fought that dude hard as hell before getting him to come off that bench. And now they acting like I was listening to some of the stupid shows today. They're talking about that the Lakers finally have a trio now. They heard this. They heard that. I was listening to Shannon Sharp dumbass. You know, they were talking crazy about his Lakers. Talking about they not even thinking about trading Russell Westbrook right now. Right.
Oh, look at
Like
this.
that would
KD shot
change.
clock. It's fine.
Most important was the only team with 3 6 game road trips. Now, what's going on at the motor? Circus in town? What about the Spurs? They always got their shit. I forgot what they call it when the shit come to town.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, they
What's up with
forgot
them
about
Knicks
it.
though?
I mean, Knicks, they doing all right. They took a tough loss to Milwaukee. You know, it's a long season. It's going to be interesting to see when the dust settles where everybody at. But I like what I'm seeing from the New York Knicks. They just got to keep it up. You know, they responding well to Tom Thibodeau right now. So I think that's the best situation. There was times where Tom Thibodeau, I don't know, last season seemed kind of crazy. He seemed like he got more
Right
understanding of
there.
what he want
I
everybody to
did the
do.
same thing. I'm like, where the hell should we go? Hey, you think they should keep Tom Thibodeau or you think they should go ahead and let him go and try to get a different coach?
No, I think we gotta keep him right now. I mean, I think it'd be premature. The motherfucker just got there. I think you keep him around at least until another bad year. But he will be on ice. I think if they would somehow miss the playoffs again, you know, I could see them probably moving on. You know, the Knicks they'll fire your ass like they did Steve Nash. So it don't even matter if he was to come back next season. He get fired in the middle of the season. So it's like it's all about what he do. You know, but if he fucked up this year, he could possibly be fired this off season, definitely in the beginning of next season. Like the first 10 games, I can see him getting fired. You see what they did to Fizz though, you know, so he understands that this year is very important just to get the ownership and the organization off his back. I think if he wins this year, you know, you get some breathing room with the organization. You know, they're not looking to fire you just yet. You know, you gotta get the Knicks back to the playoffs though. There was the fourth seed in the East. There's a lot of variables. And if he can't get that team back, that's gonna be a problem.
I think they should just cut ties with him.
I mean, I don't think so right now. I think it's
I mean,
premature.
do you see him long term? You see him being a long term coach?
Uh, I'm not sure about that. I think he's gonna be a guy to help change the culture, which he's already doing right now.
Mm.
So that's why I think that whole situation is truly all about, in my humble opinion. Shout out Nico. He said, email you dope for trying to get that money. Nico said people gonna be pissed if he turns the Nets around.
He
I
gonna
don't
turn
know.
the Nets around, bro. I mean, you can't see that coming.
I mean, he's a
I,
good
I
coach,
think
man.
I think Boston is just dumb as hell. If you ask me.
I mean, they
I
don't
mean,
got him no more. I don't think he could have came back. They was
he could
trying
have
to make it
came back.
sound good.
I
I
would have
don't think
told
it.
his ass over. Well, they never released who he was doing that with, but I'm not about to. I'm not. Good ass coaches is hard to find nowadays, bro. I'm not about to. He a nice coach and up and coming, but I'm not about to cut
Yeah,
ties with
just
him.
got his ass.
Yeah, especially he did damn good his first year. No, I'm not cutting ties with him.
Yeah, well, I guess to open up the
I
door
mean,
for Boston and do their own thing with the coach.
the only reason why this shit came out is because of what was going on in the NBA, bro. They purposely made them mugs to come out and expose what's going on. But it's just like, bro, you in the NBA, somebody's sleeping with somebody, bro. Like it's just like it when you at work, bro. Co-workers sleep with co-workers, bro. It happens, fam. I don't know why people acting like shit like this will happen. Excuse my language, but I'm not about to cut no ties with him. We don't have to work this stuff out, bro. Work it out. You know?
Yeah, I think they eventually would have probably showed him the door, but I think that it's like I don't know, like if the Celtics won this season, I don't think they bring this guy back. The only way they would have wanted him to come back is unless they plummeted the standings. But if they're a competent team, they can roll with the dude that's the intern right now. Like no baggage. They don't got to answer these questions no more. Like you got to think about it. After this shit settled, it's over.
I mean, yeah.
Shout out Thunder. Shout out Basil. It's a
But that's
Porter Jr. Talking about the Nuggets. I don't know what the Nuggets doing this year. People high on the Nuggets. It's too early to gauge any teams right now. Anybody, like I continue to say this, I'm not going to praise a team too much, and I ain't going to crucify a team. It's too early, man. They ain't even played 10 games yet. The season is mad young, so I don't know why people be going crazy this early on in the season. That's wild. Rap guy says Zoe played All-Star level in March, April 3rd, seasons ago. What? A season ago, okay. I could believe something like that. I thought the Lonzo Ball played solid, last season. His worth, he got an opportunity to definitely do something special. If he was to come
yeah.
back and take this team to a new height, I think people gonna look at Lonzo again in a whole nother light, especially if they somehow got back to that point. I think
They,
they got to put the ball in his hands. They understand his importance.
they definitely do. And Chicago gonna be a dangerous team to face because, especially in the playoffs, because it's like, man, how do you game plan for that? You know what I'm saying? We 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 are adjusted a little bit of the way they playing now, and now you are add Lonzo into the effect. It's a whole totally different way now.
Yeah, yeah. Lonzo definitely is gonna add a whole nother dynamic. Like I said, see if they can get back. It all depends on where they're gonna be. Standing. When he gets back.
Right.
The West could get crazy. You could have 4 or 5 teams tied up in the loss column. So I mean, it's wild like that out west. So everybody's gonna be fiddling for positioning. But I think they're gonna figure it out though. I got confidence in that. Zen says back, yeah. Zen says yeah. Rudy Gobert. I don't know. Thunder. Also, you got to look at Zoe's situation. The ball can only go in the hoop so many times, and if you're playing with 2 guys averaging 27, you will only average 15 at most. Like I said, hopefully they switch things up with how they were working with Lonzo. I know they haven't seen him in a while either, so hopefully it's some less adjustment. Because it has been a while since they played on the floor together. And who knows what exactly he's doing in practice. I wouldn't say that he pushing anything, but who knows if he could do some walk around, some drills, but walking. Who knows?
Yeah,
He know all the plays. He know the system. I'm pretty sure. So I
I'm
think
all,
they know that he's a starting point guard of that team. I don't think it's any more question.
yeah, and I'm hoping they add an extra piece to this thing, like you were saying. I
Like
hope they
who?
go out to Gerald Vanderbilt.
Who? Vanderbilt.
Ge- Gerald Vanderbilt, yeah.
Well, what team he play for?
He played for the Utah Jazz. He was on Minnesota Timberwolves and he got traded to the Utah Jazz. Check him out. A lot of players.
What position is he again?
He a power forward, play with a lot of energy, defensive. Only thing that's he's not too good with is shooting, but with practice he can fix that. But I think he'll fit in perfect with this thing.
Yeah.
Man, he played defense. Look him up. Look at him highlights. You know,
Right. And what play you talking about again?
Gerald Vanderbilt.
Right.
I think
If you don't want to, like I said, it's always the Spanish. It's crazy.
but JARRED BANDERBILT.
Right. Rap guy reloaded says Josh Hart will be traded again. I like Josh Hart. I don't sleep on him. That dude is nice out there in Portland. He turned into a little scorer. He can score a little bit now. All them dudes from the Lakers was solid, man. That's all LeBron James helped. Could you imagine if LeBron had some of these dudes right now? These dudes would be on, or they'll be going for championships every fucking year. But LeBron didn't appreciate them. You know, at that time, LeBron still was able to do just about everything, and he didn't defer as much because you could have got a lot of pressure relief. You know, you need a point guard, you would have had that. You need a guy, you need your 3 point shooting, you would have had that. But you know, the organization, you know, they didn't develop these guys the best. You know, and like I said, the proof is in the pudding. You know, right now they're looking for help. You know, and this summer they said the team was stacked. So I mean, it's wild on that front.
Yeah. Yo, PNB, this guy you talking about, he played for Boston, right?
He said, "I feel like he perfect. He fit. That's perfect, man." Yeah,
I think
Josh
he played
Hart.
for Boston. Who you talking about?
Who you talking? Who you talking about? The player that he just mentioned?
Yeah, I think he played for. I'm not Boston, bro. I mean Brooklyn. Excuse me. I think he played for Brooklyn. Oh, I mean, I'm good. I don't know, bro. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I said, I think they should try to get Gerald Vanderbilt. You know, he's like I said, a power forward. You know,
Yeah,
plays excellent defense, plays with a lot of energy, good rebounder.
that's
You
right.
know, I think they can use him to put on different bodies. They can switch when they switch different bodies. You can put on KD, different bodies. You can put on somebody like Kyrie, Giannis, all these different scores that they have in the league. You know, then he, like I said, I think he'll fit perfectly next to Boots too. If you're gonna continue to play back and forth, he kind of reminds me of a taller Gerald Green, Jonathan Green, Gerald Green. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, so yeah, I think he'll come in and fit perfectly, and the Jazz is getting ready to waive him. So yeah, they can add him to the squad.
Right. I'm with you on that. The Jazz is a surprise team. You know, these guys keep winning. You know, nobody thought they was even going to be competitive. I mean, I still think that. I mean, people remember when I said don't get too high, don't get too low. I still believe that the Utah Jazz is going to be in the fucking lottery. You know, fighting for Wembanyama. You know, while everybody was going crazy. I think the Lakers is possibly going to still make the playoffs. You know, as crazy as that sounds. You know, I think that it's a whole bunch of time. They just need to turn the shit around. That's not
It's
a
just
guarantee though, but I mean, I think that the playoffs is still they're still live for the Lakers. People made it seem like the season was over. You know, it's like a lot of shit is just like a lot of things. You got people moving like their team has arrived just because they won a game or two. So it's just everybody just need to chill because early on in the season, there's a lot of time.
my bad, yeah. My mind here, but it ain't here. He remind me of Devontae Green, y'all. And did you say something?
Oh,
You said something about uh, Gerald. Damn, see, I don't forgot the I told you
Joe
my head
Henderson,
right,
Green.
huh?
There you go. I said Gerald Green, Gerald Henderson.
No, no, no. Y'all was just telling you about
Oh,
uh Gerald or whatnot. The player that's about to get waived from the Utah Jazz. But like you said about the Jazz earlier, what I wanted to say was Vanderbilt. What I'm talking about. I don't think the Utah Jazz gonna be like that for long, bro. I think they gonna eventually trade Conley and trade Clarkson, and they gonna start the tanking process so they can get their players. Try to get in the sweepstakes for Victor.
right, right.
Yeah, bro, but he's still on Brooklyn though. That's like, I mean, who would you have to trade to get him? I don't see them trading him,
Are
especially
you
they
what?
about to get, huh?
No, I'm listening to you.
Especially they about to get Udoka. I don't see them letting him go. That's all I'm saying. Um, yeah, but I got a feeling like if Chicago, not Chicago, if Kobe White don't get it together, I think they might trade him, bro. He been playing like shit lately.
Right.
So will they entertain that him? I doubt that.
You should
You know,
entertain who?
trading Kobe White for I think I even out the name Yoka, the player we talking about for the Brooklyn Nets. He said, "How you feel about Chicago trying to get him?"
What you say?
You talking to me?
Say it one more time.
No, he was saying about Chicago trading for this player that plays for the Brooklyn. I don't know if it's buddy name. The
Chicago.
Tucker.
You said Chicago players got what to Brooklyn?
Traded for this player that played for the Brooklyn. YUTA. I don't know how to pronounce buddy name. I'm saying I don't think Chicago. I don't think Brooklyn. Excuse me. I don't see Brooklyn trading him. I think they're gonna keep him part of the team. 'Cause like he said the guy is 6'8" with a 6'10" wingspan, can shoot and defend, and he has some context as Dragic. So I don't see them, you know, letting up on him, fam. I think they gonna keep him because they need defense and they need shooting. So you know,
Right. Nah, I'm with you on that one. Shout out everybody that's in the chat rolling in here early. Somebody said Kobe White was. I thought, what's up with Kobe White though?
I told you, shit, he playing like shit.
Well, I'm gonna say, what's going on with him?
I don't know, man, but I don't know. I don't know if to say if it's him or just the development of the team. But Chicago always had a shit development, but something going on with it. And whatever it is, I hope he gets it together because come trade deadline, he like find himself traded. And if he get traded, shoot, it ain't like you can get too much for him because he not playing good. So his trade value it's gonna be nothing, you know.
Yeah, you right about that.
We
Somebody,
don't even
somebody.
Marvin still here.
Marv.
Yeah, is he still in the background?
Let me see. I don't know what's in. Nah, they all slid. I'm just here cooking with you. I'm not. Well,
Okay.
like I said, I'm here. I'm here with you. Like I said, I'm here to talk basketball. I seen all the games. It's just like I said, I'm watching everything. Yeah, I'll be watching like the two, three fucking games at one time, yo.
So
As much as I can. I'm on. I seen the Nets game. I watched everything. You know, so I'm,
right.
so I mean, I'm here. It's crazy. Shit was kind of good. Shit wild.
So what you think was gonna go on with Jello? You think they
Oh
gonna
yeah, we get it. That's a good. I'm happy we get back to Jello. Because they did bring up Mark Williams. You know, I like the situation with Mark Williams. I think that if Liangelo Ball could space the floor for Mark Williams, why can't he be used? You know, on the active roster. You know,
right?
so the only thing is, I think before you did have some guard play there a season ago. You know, let's see what happens. You know, like I think Book Knight needed to. He spent a lot more time than needed than people envisioned. You know, there was some other people too. I forgot it was so many people, but you do have Williams going there. I don't. I would like to know if they bring McGowan's, Maldon. I'm not sure. The way they're going, should let's see. Book Knight should be through with the G League,
You
but
said book night.
he should be.
Yeah. I'm surprised they ain't trying to find that dude help before they worry about him playing basketball. I'll be trying to do that first,
Right.
you know. Nah, for real. I mean, if you got a problem, it's like, bro, that's what we here for. Your job, you got an issue like that. They provide programs like that. And I figure, if I was like the owner or something, it's like, nah, bro, like we got to get this dude some help because at the end of the day, you investing in Book Knight in. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he ain't gonna be able to help y'all out. Or if you see him, developing into a certain player, he ain't gonna never reach that. If he got an alcohol problem, so I would try to help him out first. You know what I'm saying, to clear his mind and get him to fix.
Who's this for again?
Book Night.
Mm.
You know, They say the
Yo,
man got a
Booknight.
drinking problem, right?
Yo, son, I don't know what's up with him. I don't know. That was rumors, you know. I just said we get this guy some more time. He's still a young player. I know people ready to annihilate him. He didn't really get a good opportunity last year. The man did hurt his fucking wrist. You know, he did something with his hand. He had a hand injury, a serious hand that required surgery that took him out. You know, he missed the summer league. I thought that was pivotal for James Booknight, the summer league this time around. Because I thought if James Booknight would have played in the summer league, he would have been like the number one option on that basketball team. And I think he needed to be in that role. And I thought that it would have been a good carryover headed into the season. But you cut that, you kind of just threw him out there into the wolves. But he did make training camp, which is very important as well. You know, but I don't know what happened. You do have a new coach, new system. There's a lot. You know, it's better, but it's a lot of new. You know, so you got to get used to having some reins. And give credit to Clifford because if this was Borrego, he would have pulled the plug on him already. So that's another thing nobody's holding out. This guy Clifford is very patient with these young players, you know. So he's giving Book Knight all the obstacles. He's gonna exhaust every. I think he's gonna come along because he already showed the flashes of greatness. It's just he need to put it all together, you know. Especially while Lamelo was out. But I think Lamelo can make life easier for Book Knight. You know, when he gets, they're gonna make life easier for everybody.
How
But
was
but
oh, my fault. No, my fault. I thought you were going. Go ahead.
no, I think that was it on that part.
Uh, how's Gordon Hayward been looking to you? I haven't been able to catch any of the games.
Yo, Gordon Hayward, I can't believe that's crazy. I got a lot of that shit in my notes. This guy Gordon, low key, I'll be watching the game and taking some notes down sometimes too. Just like little things that I peep. But Gordon Hayward to me, he's not Utah Gordon Hayward. He definitely did lose a step, but he's
Uh,
definitely going. He's definitely in that number one role. He could easily be like if the Lakers got him, they would love him. You know, what I mean,
right,
he's
right.
like he's a great 2 or 3 option right now. If he could be a third option for a championship team, oh man, he's
See,
got it.
yeah,
So
yeah. See, I
I
told
think
you.
he need to continue playing like this when Melo get back, so Melo could be just hit this dude. That's what I think. Like make sure that Melo gonna be looking for Hayward. Hayward cannot lose that aggressiveness and that fire, that he got right now. He playing with a lot of intensity. That
See,
intensity is infectious right now. The team need this.
right. And see, that's why I said I'm like, man, if I was them, well, I would give Gordon Hayward as many minutes as he can handle. Because what you want to do is you want to showcase him that okay, that whatever championship caliber team out there want to trade him, you go ahead and trade him. You know what I'm saying? And now that's the more money you get off the books. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he keep playing good. Cause we already know Hayward not going to be there for the long term. So you need to go ahead and move off him. What about Terry Rozier? How's he going to look?
You said Terry Rozier.
Yeah.
Terry Rozier is hurt. He's when he
What
was
happened?
there, he was looking good. I forgot what the fuck happened to Terry Rozier. So I forgot. I ain't gonna keep 100. I forgot what it was. I'm so caught up in everything else. But he's hurt. He's been out for a couple of games. I forgot what's this. Somebody help us out in the chat. What's the specific injury on Rozier? But he's
Well,
out. I honestly think that his name was caught up in trade rumors, but I think it's something serious. I think Terry Rozier do want to be a Charlotte Hornet, though. I think he embracing that this atmosphere of the Hornets. I think
I'm
LaMelo made it popping to be a Charlotte Hornet. I don't think people would have had this much Hornet pride, as people are having. But these
go
guys
ahead and
want to
move
be
off
there.
him.
They want to be in Charlotte, though. They don't want to leave. Trust Book Night. These guys, they ain't ready to get traded. Trust me. They loving North Carolina. Now
Let me
playing
ask
with
you this.
LaMelo Ball is a lot. Sure, PJ want to be there. Miles Bridges want to be there. You see, he didn't sign no contract nowhere else. Even
Right.
though is a situation, but trust me, they all want to be in Charlotte, and they want them too. Because like I said, they could have made a decision on that a long time ago. The door is basically left right there for Bridges to come back. So, with all due respect, the Charlotte Hornets could be rolling into the playoffs fully loaded. Could you imagine at the end of the season that you hear Bridges is on his way back? I mean, that's what I'm saying. And he coming back for the play-in or the first round of the playoffs. I mean,
Right.
these things are all in the works. So Charlotte is definitely in the up and ups. They can make a lot of things happen. They just gotta put shit down and make it happen.
Let me ask you this: would you entertain a trade involving Westbrook coming to Charlotte and trying to get Hayward out of there?
No, see,
Would you
I don't
entertain
know
that?
about that. I don't know about that. I mean, are you just giving up? I don't know. I don't know how
I'm
many
talking about
years is
just
on
to move
Hayward
off the
deal, but
contract. I think
I
two.
mean, oh yeah, that you bring back an expiring deal. I honestly
Right,
think
right. Yeah.
I think I don't know, man. Westbrook would be good in Charlotte because I think everybody could benefit being in that selfless atmosphere. With the Lakers, there's a lot of me, and egos and all of that shit. With Charlotte, you seen what Isaiah Thomas, Trez, as you can see, who else? Hayward, obviously. These guys, had issues in their previous destinations. They come to Charlotte, it's like they back at home. You know, um, I
Appreciate it.
think Isaiah Thomas, he didn't have a beautiful season, but
Uh-huh.
your Rozier sent because of an ankle. Yeah, I forgot what it was. It was an ankle injury with Rozier. I didn't want to start. I didn't want to guess and say the wrong thing. I needed, wanted some
Okay.
concrete. Shout out Thunder. Yeah, but he's been out. And some people speculate it was a legitimate injury or they're holding his ass out for a move. So that's always in play. But
Okay.
yeah, Mark Williams is headed there. I think Mark Williams needs to go to the G League. So I think this was a
Really?
good move. Look, I think he's still young, even though he did get some minutes in the regular season. He needs to go and play and dominate down there, and then get called. He'll be back. He's there. He was drafted 15th overall. Don't worry, he'll be back. He just need to go. He
Nah.
just need to go down there and eat. But Liangelo need to make sure that he is a benefit. To be honest with you, like I said, if I could save this, I could do a little snippet of it now. It should be complete outrage if Liangelo is not starting. Like he should be starting on this team. Like no explanation.
I mean,
Jello got to be starting, man. I'm telling you, man. There's no reason. Who the fuck should be starting over Jello? This man was on the active roster, for the preseason. Why would anybody delegate him to the bench? That's one thing that is a lot. But I mean, it's tough. We won't know because they ain't saying nothing. But it's gonna be wild.
right. I'm always up to date because he's with the Swans right now, right?
Who?
You said
Jello?
Jello. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like they showing like I ain't gonna say mixed signals. They just showing like they really don't care too much about him. I'm like,
I mean,
man, they
why? I
don't.
mean, why'd you say that? Why do people say that?
I say because remember when they first signed into that contract, it
Because
was
he's still on the
non-guaranteed.
roster.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
know it was non-guaranteed. I'm like, yo, I mean, y'all
Oh
already know
God,
y'all
man.
want the man. So it's like, man, if y'all want him, don't get no non-guaranteed contract. Sign that man to a contract. To
Right.
me, I honestly think that because we talked to this before, that maybe they gonna use him as when it comes to Lamelo contract negotiation. Then sign him. To me, I'm like that's just dirty business to me.
Yeah.
They should just go
I
ahead and
mean, if he
sign him.
wanted to, I mean, he could just stay in Greensboro. But I don't think that's gonna because it's not like he can't. It could be a situation where they say, "Hey, man, we waiting for him to progress to make the active roster," but he'll always have a spot in Greensboro. But until we're waiting for him to make the active roster. Listen, they giving Jello an opportunity. We can't just sit up here and act like he just getting fucked all around. Because that's not true. He's not. I think that Jello, he want to get them shots back in Boston. We got to hold some. We got to keep it 100. Here at Flight Sports, I feel like Jello needed those shots. He need to get them shots back. I think if he converts, one or two of those, I think we having a different discussion. That night in Boston was pivotal. I ain't gonna say it was everything, but that was a huge game.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. We'll see. And I want to say about Mark is just like, man, they got they. For what was understanding that they have the rights to their pick. So
Right.
right now, man, just let the man play center and get some reps. In the actual NBA game against the pros, man. It don't matter if he do. I mean, it matters. You want him to do good, but if it wind up hurting the team, shit, y'all trying to get a top pick. You know, so
Right.
I really wouldn't care too much. Too. I wouldn't be focused on trying to make the playoffs. If I was them, I'd be trying to get in that sweepstakes for Victor, bro. And I said, bro, if you can pair Victor with Lamelo, oh man, that's gonna be a crazy ass duo right there,
I
bro.
think they got time to pivot. You got to understand something. Pardon me. The draft is completely different. So
Right,
a lot, a
absolutely.
lot of people are wanting teams to just go out with full blown Philadelphia 76er mode. Like it's not like that. You can't. You see the Knicks tried to do that for Zion, and that was like the first year they instituted that bullshit.
They got
The
fucked out
Knicks
they
bottom
out
out.
they pick.
Let me tell you something. The
Yeah.
Knicks went to state. They tanked the whole fucking season.
Nick should have had Zion, bro. I would have liked to
Yeah,
see
the Knicks,
Zion and
they
Tatum, bro.
made, they gave us the third pick in the draft. That shit was hurtful. I ain't gonna front out. That shit was a sad day. Well,
Yeah.
man, that shit hurt. And there was no way they could trade the pick. It was a lot of opportunities. I feel like the Knicks could have made a move. I think they could have traded for LaMelo Ball too.
Melo.
I think the what I was gonna say was the Golden State Warriors at number 2 was a move to be had. Like I don't think they would have been able to make the move with Charlotte, but they could have made the move with Golden State. The Knicks could have put it. Let me tell you something. If the Knicks wanted LaMelo Ball, if you believe this is your guy, you understand? That's how you got to think about it. If you getting your guy, it don't matter if you giving up the next 2 first-round picks, the fucking play or the roster. You going to get your guy. Even just like with Curry, it was years ago. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. We was the fucking pick right before. And Minnesota had 2 picks. They picked fucking Rubio and Johnny Flynn. You telling me the Knicks couldn't swoop in there and get the fucking pick from them? You got to go and you got to give up something, man. You don't just give up the house for Donovan Mitchell when you could have gave it all up for LaMelo Ball, or some shit like that. I'm just saying, man. That was the player for the Knicks to get to pair with R.J. Barrett. Then you don't have to worry about Brunson and all this shit and all that. They could have got him. They didn't do it. You get them fuckers 2 or 3 first-round picks. Fuck it. That's
So,
your guy. You going to
let
get
me
your
ask you
guy.
this then. 'Cause remember,
What?
I said Knicks fans, bro. Y'all be confused. Y'all know what you want. One minute y'all want a superstar, the next minute y'all want to rebuild. So let me ask you this. Let's just say the Brooklyn be like, you know what, we're going to blow it up and start over. And Kyrie and KD become available. Would you mind tearing up your team for one of them? Or for KD? Would you be fine with that? I can't hear you from talking, bro. Yo, Flight.
Oh, my bad. My shit was on mute the whole time. My fault. I said that. I don't know. That's a tough call. Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
me?
You said you don't know if it's a tough call.
I said, yeah. I said that's a tough call to make. You said for Kevin Durant. I don't know.
I'll blow that shit up for Kevin Durant, bro. I'll be honest with you, Sam. You know, that's. I mean, how many years would you say KD have? Not on his contract. I'm talking about as far as playing basketball. How many good years would you say he had left?
Say that one more time for me. My
I,
bad.
no, you good. I know it's kind of loud back here. Well, I ain't counting. I know it's loud back here. I
You
said, how
good?
many,
I can hear you.
how many, how many good years of Kevin Durant playing good basketball would you say he
Yeah.
had left?
Another thing about him, I honestly feel like this guy, Kevin Durant, is starting to lose a step. Everybody's got this dude tore his fucking Achilles. I'm not saying that he's not a all-star superstar. He just not that dominant motherfucker y'all think he could be. I think those days are over. But Kyrie Irving, they got to figure it out up there. They might need to move Ben Simmons. You know, um, to get whatever, even if it's not an all-star, get some complimentary pieces. They could use some better supporting cast. Trade his ass to fucking Sacramento. Go get some of them people out there. Bring in
Okay.
De'Aaron Fox. Go get some shooters.
Well, I was saying this. This is the reason why I said it because no, you good.
Trade him
New
to
York.
Miami. Go get trade him to Miami. Go get Kyle Lowry. You just need to switch it up a little bit.
Well, look, keep this out. The reason why I said about
I don't know
I would
about
blow
Kyle Lowry. I'm talking too soon. So it's something else.
no Kyle Lowry trash. No,
Yeah.
the reason why I said I would blow it up if Kevin Durant became available is this reason. That New York hasn't won a championship in 70 damn years. And we know it's gonna take some time to build a team or whatnot. So I think I would kind of risk like, okay, let's try to fast forward this thing, try to assemble a good team together with Kevin Durant, and at least try to get one championship out of there. That's why I said I'll blow it up for Kevin Durant. What's up?
Yeah, shit's crazy. Somebody says bitching for all them free throws. Nah, Pat don't want Kyrie. Um, yeah, it's crazy. Nah, I don't think that you move Kyrie. You're gonna trade Ben Simmons, and you either can get some complimentary pieces. I don't think you're gonna get a fleece for an All-Star, but shit, do the Lakers want him? They're gonna have even worse problems with him. They'll have
I
worse
ain't
problems with
say it
him
again, boy. I ain't hear you. Can
over
you repeat
what's
that?
now. So you got the problem with him. He's too aggressive. The problem with
Who
this guy is he ain't aggressive at all. So you're gonna be dealing with the polar opposite of which you had him.
who you talking about, bro? I didn't
I'm
hear you
talking
on the
about
phone.
Westbrook for fucking Ben Simmons.
Westbrook for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think. I just think that Ben Simmons need to go. I think the Nets need to get some better complementary pieces.
Bro, I was
If they
listen,
can't get
bro.
another superstar, go get a complimentary piece. Go get a shooter or something. Go get some snipers.
I say this, bro. I say give Ben Simmons to the All Star break. I think Ben Simmons gonna be on fine by the time All Star break is here, but I don't expect him to be. I don't expect him just to be the end of Ben Simmons. I don't expect him to be playing this bad or whatnot forever. You know, the man ain't like I said, he ain't played basketball in 2 years. You know, and there's a whole bunch of BS going over there in Brooklyn right now, bro. You know,
Yeah.
so but there's only one way to find out. So we'll see. But he gotta get it together. He definitely gotta get it together because shoot, you know, you got Kevin Durant. He said it himself. He said he called Kevin Durant and supposedly he cried on the phone with Kevin Durant and told him, "Thank you for believing in me." So now you gotta come out, bro, and show it. You know what I'm saying? Show it that you can be that. You can be your old self again and even better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not down. I'm up here looking at some boxing. Nigga knock him the fuck out.
Who?
Nah, so I was looking at some boxing. I just was looking at I just be scouring through the landscape. Somebody says, right, bro, he 36. Well, fuck people think. I thought Lowry was gonna be in Miami, CP3, but he wild.
CP3, Kyle Lowry,
Yo,
CP3. Hell
didn't
yeah,
go to
bro.
the finals with Lowry, didn't
Yeah. I still say, even though they won,
they? No,
I still say,
Miami went. They didn't go to the finals with Lowry.
no. I thought you was talking about Toronto. No,
They didn't do shit with Lowry yet.
no,
Is
he
he?
didn't.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Lowry.
Lowry trash, bro.
Who the
I
hell
don't
did they?
miss
Oh, they traded
DeMar
Precious and who
DeRozan.
else?
Oh yeah, you talking about for Kyle Lowry? I don't remember who
Yeah,
they
they
traded
traded
for him.
Precious. The center that they had. Miami had a good center that they traded.
Yeah. Oh well, I know they
He was a good
kicking
up
they
and
self
coming
now.
center.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry. He's terrible, bro.
He's really terrible.
Yeah, I can't believe he said he thought Kyle Lowry was going to be Miami CP3. Oh man,
Yeah, I hope CP3 get a championship out of this, man. I hope Carmelo get him a job.
I think he'll get one. I would like I said, I would like Carmelo to go where all began at, and that was in Denver, bro. Go to Denver and play until you retire, man. That's what I would like to see.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Huh?
No, I'm just looking at some stuff. Yo,
Man,
so
you watched that ring fight,
what fight?
that ring fight, bro. The exhibition with Jake Paul and
I don't be watching that bullshit. I like to watch
uh,
real fighters. I mean, but
man,
I ain't gonna front. He is a real boxer, but he fight.
oh
He
man,
not,
that hell
no,
no,
he
bro.
not fighting. No, he no. Let me tell you what he doing. With Jake Paul, he got boxing training. Like he ain't no boxer like no Shakur or nobody like that or Kid Austin. But I mean, he got the basic skills of boxing. So what he doing is he facing these MMA fighters who don't really know how to box like a boxer. You understand? You feel me? So they
Man,
just know how to fight. See, in MMA, you got to master all of these levels of fighting, striking, fucking grappling, all this shit, takedowns, all this weird shit, you know. And boxing is just striking. You understand? So you taking these people, they're never gonna. They got some beef going on with Diaz. This dude, fucking Jake Paul, will whoop Diaz ass in a straight up boxing match where they can't kick, they can't. This nigga knocked out Tyron Woodley. This motherfucker ain't no boxer.
bro, you know honestly what I think they doing. I
See,
think they built.
some boxers want to get up with Jake Paul. They know he a joke. Like he know not to challenge a real boxer. You know, because
Right.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He know what he doing. Then I see him with a stunt with, like I said, with Diaz. That's
He
another
gonna wind.
MMA fighter who don't know
He
how to box. Everybody know Diaz is he can fight against an MMA fighter, but he don't know how to box like a striking. You hit me and I don't get hit, and that's just it's just they know how to kick, take down. They know how to combine all of that shit. You feel me? It's not like that in boxing. It's just straight up.
Hey, Pete this though. He gonna wind up fighting Mayweather. Watch. I think they trying to build him up so he can fight Mayweather. That's what I see, bro. But I don't think he likes. I don't think he ain't no real boxer, bro. He ain't fight for me at all.
Uh,
You know, I forget that one kid he was supposed to fight. That he had sparred with, and they showed the video with the guy he was sparring with that he whipped his ass. I thought he was supposed to fight him, but they pulled out that fight.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I send it to you. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, them dudes crazy. The Pauls,
Yeah,
Logan Paul, he in the WWE. I think eventually he gonna go to the WWE too. Jake Paul. You know they want him.
yeah, they are. You know,
Well,
Vince the man gonna offer that money.
low key is Triple H is running WWE right now.
Yeah. Well, I started watching that, man. The WWE hasn't been the same, bro. It's man, I couldn't even tell you the last time I watched that, man.
I haven't watched it in a while, but I mean I know I keep up with it. I ain't gonna say a while, but I haven't watched it in a few, maybe like a month. But I know who's the champions. I keep up a little bit, but do I keep up with it like I used to? No, but I do keep my ear to the streets, so I know what's going on.
How you like AEW?
I fuck with AEW. I think that they signed CM Punk. Y'all don't know if you ever heard of him. He
Yeah,
was
I know.
from
He from Chicago.
yeah, he from Chicago, Second City Saint. Yo, that was my favorite wrestler. That low key, that's my favorite wrestler of all time, like in his prime. Like
CM Punk?
yo, over Stone Cold and The Rock.
Oh wow, bro.
Yo, let me tell
I
you
for sure
something. Let me
thought you
tell
were
you
saying
something. And that's
Rock or something.
crazy because I grew up in the Attitude Era.
Right, that
CM
was the
Punk
best
was. I'm
era,
talking
bro.
about not the CM Punk so much now. I'm talking about the CM Punk that was like back a while. I didn't know that you know. How do you know he was from Chicago? So you know about him. They talk about he be
Yeah,
at the
yeah, I
Hulk
told
Fair.
you. I used to watch wrestling, bro. I just
Yeah.
stopped
Nah,
watching.
he missed this. He shut Chicago down.
Yeah,
Yeah, every time he come to Chicago, it's sold the fuck out.
yeah. See, he's from the
They
city, man.
always
You know
bring
they
him
gonna
to
come out.
Chicago.
Yeah,
CM Punk is in Chicago.
yeah. And
He
I think
always
that's what
returns
he
to
first.
Chicago.
I think that's when he first. He
Yo,
was in Chicago when he was
he
trying
returned to
AEW.
AEW in Chicago.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. Right, yeah. It's
Yeah, well,
Chicago that
like,
happened.
them fans love that dude.
Yeah.
I seen him in person. I got his shirts low key. Like I said, when I was watching wrestling heavy, like this before he quit. He low key quit WWE.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
about
so
that.
I loved him back then. Like I was still living in New York at this time too when he was wrestling WWE. And like I ain't gonna front, like yo, CM Punk, like and when he was in the ring, so I'm keeping 100. Like at that time, he was like my favorite wrestler. Like I loved the way he talked on the microphone. Like even like Paul Heyman, you know who Paul Heyman is?
Yeah, Paul Heyman was the guy that used to manage. Well,
Yeah, who made
yo,
yo,
man, it's
son,
Brock
let me tell you
Lesnar.
something. Let me tell you something. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
give
know
you
Paul
something. So we
Heyman.
just in here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo, the dude Paul Heyman. Yo, that's basically like I could be Paul Heyman when I'm talking about Kid Austin. If you listen to
Right.
some of my previous Kid Austin videos, yo, I'm basically on some Paul Heyman shit. You gotta do your homework on who Paul Heyman
I
is.
know who Paul Heyman is, bro. He's the AEW. I mean, not AEW,
Oh,
ECW.
ECW. That's
Yeah,
facts.
come on, come on. Like I said, I used to watch that shit.
No,
It just,
Heyman is a legend.
yeah.
Yeah, he
It's
been
just,
around a long time.
I couldn't take that. Man, listen, I'm spoiled, bro. Man, I fell in love with that Attitude Era, and then
No,
after it
I
turned from
understand.
that, it was just like, oh my god, I can't take this shit
Yeah, I know.
anymore.
Yeah, they PG'd it out.
Yeah, but I want to ask you this because I didn't hear you if you said this, but to me, it's surprising that you said you like CM Punk more than the Rock and Stone Cold. Like, what turns you to him like that, fam? 'Cause, man, it's some legends. Stone Cold, Mick Foley,
Let
Shawn
me keep it
Michaels,
one. Nah,
all of them,
them
dude.
dudes are nice, but I think that CM Punk, he was listen. He's not. You know who AJ Styles is?
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yo,
AJ
let me
Styles. He
tell
was
you
with
something. CM Punk is
TNT.
AJ
Yeah,
Styles is way more athletic than CM Punk. You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah, he
That's what
is.
I'm
He
saying.
is.
I can't say that CM Punk. I just think that let me tell you something. The Rock was no great wrestler. You understand? I'm just talking about. I'm not talking about all of the antics and the shit. I'm talking about pure wrestling. He wasn't no he was no great wrestler. He was no technical wrestler. You feel me? He was
Yeah.
just slapping motherfuckers, kicking niggas. I mean, these dudes like
Yeah,
no,
but he was funny. You know what I like
no,
about
yeah,
Rock
he
was
was fun. No, let me tell you something. The
he
Rock
was
was a
phenomenal on the
superstar.
mic, bro. On the mic,
That's
bro,
not yes,
nobody
that's
kept
what
up
he
with him,
was. He
bro.
was a microphone
Yeah,
assassin.
yeah,
You feel
yeah,
me? CM Punk
yeah,
wasn't no Chris Jericho, not CM Punk. Like the Rock wasn't on no Chris Jericho level. Like I'm talking about in ring. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want
I
to
feel you.
disrespect the Rock though, because the Rock
Yeah,
could wrestle. But I'm just saying he wasn't no wrestler like a Chris Benoit. You know, like he wasn't no worker like that.
right. That
So
was
I'm
an
into the
actor though.
pure wrestling. We all know the shit is whatever you want to say. I'm talking about these niggas that's real beast. You feel me? I've been there like, yo, that nigga's an assassin, yo. Yo, I
So let
fuck
me
with
ask
him.
you this then. You probably gonna say he a basic wrestler too. You think Kurt Angle a better
Oh, hell,
wrestler than
nothing. Let
him?
me tell you something. Kurt Angle, that was my father's favorite wrestler, Kurt Angle. He was an Olympic gold medalist in real life. He
Right, right.
with a
Broken
broken
neck.
neck. You
Broke
feel
his
me?
neck
Yeah,
3 times
yeah,
too.
yo. I always wonder why my father. He used to always ask my father, "What's your favorite wrestler?" He used to always say Kurt Angle, and it was
Yeah,
because he seen him in the Olympics. But what I was gonna
yeah,
say was Kurt Angle was a fucking animal. Like, are you
yeah, he was.
crazy? Yeah, Kurt Angle
Yeah,
is one of the greatest wrestlers to ever wrestle. You know, when he take off those fucking straps, yo, Kurt Angle was the truth, yo. Especially when he
yeah,
his
yeah,
mode.
yeah. Ankle breaking all that shit. So I guess he lost
Yo,
his.
I ain't gonna front. They don't make them like it used to be. They don't do it like they used to. You breaking up them legends,
Yeah.
Kurt
Hey, I'm gonna
Angle.
take you down another memory. So I guess she was happy as hell when Chris Jericho won that undisputed championship. Huh? Oh, my fault. But you know he was the first undisputed champion.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was years ago. That was WrestleMania 19 when he won it over Brock Lesnar. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. What? Yeah, that was it. Was it? It
Yeah.
wasn't. No, well, I'm gonna gotta double check. No, that was over the Rock.
No,
Pardon me. He
no,
won.
no,
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 he won that in the triple threat match against the
no.
Rock and Stone
No, I
Cold.
wanted to. No, he had to wrestle twice. He had to
Yeah,
wrestle. I
I
think.
do remember that. Yeah, I made a
Yeah,
mistake
yeah,
on that one.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, no, no.
I
You
do
good?
remember when he won the undisputed title. I think
Yeah.
that was against the Rock and
Triple H, I think. Rocky
it
Triple
was
H.
one of them. It was a triple threat match. I made him. I remember that was the
No,
Y2K era.
it wasn't a triple threat match, bro. He
I'd have
literally
to
had to
double check.
wrestle.
I'll
He
double
had to
check.
wrestle twice, man. They all had their separate matches, and then yeah, it wasn't no triple threat. He had to
Yo,
wrestle twice
SmackDown
that day.
shut your mouth was a problem. They don't make that. Yo, I hate that WWE 2K shit. They need to cut that bullshit out. They're making the game too technical. They need to make it just regular. I don't know. I don't know. It's stupid.
Hey, Bailey say Kurt Angle was the greatest wrestler. I was a great wrestler. I
Kurt
read that.
Angle
I thought
was
you
a
said
great
the greatest.
wrestler too. Like Kurt
I
Angle
thought you
was
said
the
the
truth.
greatest. My bad. Yeah,
Angle
yeah,
slam, and then he do the fucking he take his straps off, and he ready he just give you the angle slam. Yeah, the ankle lock when he drop on your leg and he fucking lock
yeah.
your ankle. Yo, I ain't gonna front. I done put a couple niggas on the ankle lock before. I done gave niggas the walls of Jericho, everything. I remember we was wrestling with my cousins. I used to do shit. Oh man, yeah, wrestling is the shit though. Keep 100. Chris Jericho is the truth in AEW too. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he got this. He got this theme song. Low key, I'm keep 100. I fuck with some of the wrestling songs. You feel me?
You like
I like. I
you
like
like
this.
Edge?
Of course. I mean, I don't like. I don't know about the song, but I like Edge. Edge is one of the best wrestlers of my era. Edge, the rated R superstar. Stop playing.
Yeah, cause it's just
Nigga's
crazy,
legend.
bro. How he changed his whole career around. Cause it was just him and Christian or whatnot. They were just known as the tag team champs.
Edge and
He just
Christian.
he just changed his whole thing.
The
It's,
Concerto.
yeah, same thing with JBL.
Yo,
Cause
JBL
he
was.
was with
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. See, I want to start. I can't do everything, but I really could tell these stories about WWE. You know, because I had JBL. I wanted to come out with something called like underrated finishers. This was gonna be like a little story that I was gonna like a little. Maybe I was gonna do it like a regular video, like not a show, like a live or nothing. I was gonna come out with a series called Underrated Finishers, but it's about WWE or not even just WWE professional wrestling, like cause AEW, all that shit. So basically, the first episode was gonna be about JBL and the clothesline from hell. You know,
right,
how his
yeah.
finishing move, like how he took such a basic move and turned that shit deadly. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yo,
he
that
did.
fucking
He did.
clothesline from hell was the truth. Niggas doing backflips, all kind of shit. You feel me? And he
Yeah,
split
his shit
that
was
rope.
deadly. Yeah,
He
yeah,
do he do the back, yo, that JV, John Bradshaw Layfield was the truth, man. Especially when he went
Hey,
to first he was Bradshaw, then he went to John Bradshaw Layfield from New York City. This motherfucker was not from New York, he was from Texas.
yeah.
Talking about I'm
You-
from New
you-
York City.
I got another one for you, man. Man, what about Eddie Guerrero, bro?
Come on, man, stop it. I remember he died. I fucking cried in my
Yeah,
in my parents' room watching that Monday Night Raw.
yeah, man.
I shed real
Yeah,
tears for Eddie Guerrero
yeah.
when he passed away. That shit was crazy.
Owen Hart too, bro. That shit called me about. I'm like, damn.
I might have been
Blue
before
Meaning,
my
Owen
time.
Hart. You don't remember Owen Hart, bro?
Of course, I remember him, but I'm talking about
Oh,
when
I
he
thought you
died.
remember.
When he
Oh,
died,
yeah,
I
yeah,
wasn't really. I didn't. Hold on a second.
yeah. You ain't find nothing out yet. Yeah. I mean, man, Isaac, man, time change, bro. I wish we could go back to that attitude era, bro. I wish we could, man, but they'd never do it. Matter of fact, I mean, they kind of could. We were having gaps, so I thought maybe the Band-Aid was falling off. Right. But then we started picking up again, like all these cars. Yeah, yeah. I would like them to bring that attitude era back, but just do it on their network, you know. But man, like, man, kids don't know what they just don't know, bro. That attitude era was, man, I love that stuff, bro. You had the buried alive matches, bro. You had the first blood matches, man. You had the pink slip matches, man. They don't do them no more, bro. Yeah, man. Then you had a crazy mofo like Mankind of just taking beatings and whatnot. I thought this dude was crazy. You know, he was a hardcore champion. Like no folks didn't want to didn't want to go against no Mankind, family, especially in no hardcore match. That's when I said when folks was really afraid of him. Inferno matches, yeah, that was crazy too. I think AEW gonna invest because AEW when I first seen AEW, it reminded me of the old school Attitude Era. I think AEW gonna give WWE a serious run for their money, bro. They gonna eventually do it. They got the young folks because that's where the talent at, bro. You know, that's that's where the talent is gonna be at. You know, watch what I'm telling you. Yeah, I only watch. To be honest, I only watch AEW like one time. I don't know who they got over there now. I don't know if they got Baron yet. Like I know some folks that know him. I done spoke to him a couple of times. He told me he supposed to be signing with AEW, but I don't know if he did or not. I ain't spoke to Buddy in a minute. In fact, I'm gonna make some phone calls so I can holler at him. But you know who else is a low key? Low. I feel like they did this guy bogus, man. That if they gave him the opportunity, he would have been a hell of a heavyweight champion. Was Shelton Benjamin? I always felt like they did him bogus as hell. Like they tried to, ain't no try. They basically did. They blocked him out, man. He could have been, man, a hell of a damn champion, bro.
Yo, stop on my fault.
Yeah. Now you good? I was just talking about I feel like the WWE blocked out Shelton Benjamin, man. I feel like he was
Yeah,
a
I
hell of
remember
a wrestler,
Shelton
man.
Benjamin.
Yeah, bro. I always wanted him to get his shot, but they never would play him like that, bro. It's like, man, what the hell?
Right.
Yeah. It was like Mankind too. Somehow Mankind, bro. That motherfucker was crazy, bro. This motherfucker kept wrestling. He lost his ear, man.
Who lost his ear?
Mankind. Remember he lost his ear?
Oh yeah,
You
hell
remember?
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, yeah. And Gold Dust, man, that dude was funny, bro. I remember when I first seen that fool. I'm like, man, what the hell?
Yeah, he was a problem.
Yeah. Booker T.
What about him?
No, I'm saying I like Booker T too, man. I can go to WCW. Booker T, I like them. Diamond Dallas Page, you know what I'm saying? Goldberg. Who else is over there? Man. Ooh, let me see if I can go all the way far. I know one dude named Dragon something. I can't think of the rest.
Ricky Dragon Steamboat.
Yeah, I think that's him. Even Rey Mysterio when he took the mask off, man.
Oh yeah, Rey Mysterio was the truth.
Yeah. See, Mick Foley lost his ear and his teeth. Yeah, man. I mean, when I seen that motherfucker Undertaker throw his ass off that cage, bro, I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I remember that shit. That was a hell of a cell.
Yep.
That matches was the shit.
The first blood matches. You saying first blood, Inferno, buried alive, pink slip
Yeah.
matches. Man, they don't do that no more. Shit,
Nope.
it's too damn PG, bro. Did you like shit? What was his name? He went by Test, but I believe he changed his name. Did you like Test?
Yeah. Tess was out. I remember him.
Yeah. He died too, I believe, right?
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that Tess. I gotta double check. I'm not sure.
yeah, I think Test died, bro. Test died. Lex Luger, Roses Malone, bro. I can go on. Yeah, I think Test died, man. Yeah. I remember when he was supposed to marry marry Stephanie McMahon, and Triple H got drunk and wound up marrying her. Yeah, man, that was a good old days, bro. I would have loved back then when Attitude Era for wrestling to be 3 hours long. Back then it was 2 hours.
Yeah, it's fine. Everybody going. Yeah.
Yeah, Sting too, bro. Sting up. You remember the what was that? What was the corporation name when they teamed up with the Undertaker? I forget what's called, the Mystery or something like that.
The Ministry of Darkness.
Yeah. That was that shit too.
Yeah, the Nation of
Yeah,
Domination.
yeah. They was about to go out there and sacrifice Stephanie McMahon. I think Stone Cold came out and saved her, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right about that one. So a lot of wrestlers dying young. That's big facts.
Yeah.
A lot of issues went with that, you know. I mean, it'll work itself out. Shit happens.
What'd he say?
Just know they said a lot of wrestlers died young.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, today was a good show. We kind of was just talking about, just for the people that may be rolling in. We really paid the first part of the show. We talked about Takeoff, you know, and then we touched on Liangelo. You know, we're getting a lot of people prepared, you know, for his first game. You know, everything that you may need to know. You know, we'll work it out from here. But Unstoppable, we got to get up out of here, man. This was a hell of a
All right,
show.
bro.
We're gonna pull back up tomorrow, man, and get ready for the Hornets game versus the Chicago Bulls. You gonna be here?
Yeah, I should be able to make that.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it should be a good one tomorrow at 8:00.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. So,
All right.
all right, y'all. Peace and love,
All right.
man. Holla at me, y'all. Hit that like button if you're new. Most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.